for assembles.
She plays Legos with a sniper rifle.
That's pretty much what it's like. If you combine, if you find a happy medium between that and the scene from Fifth Element with the alien lady who's got the crazy ass voice, it's that.
I thought so. I've been to an opera.
I think I need to turn myself up a little bit. Let me just juice it.
Yeah, fine. I guess I can. I could have technically turned you up a little bit. I mean,
The poster behind Ota says "Big Circus."
a flyer. There's a poster on the wall. I forgot that we were in this fucking drag queen's bar and fucking Oda, 23-year-old Oda's just staring at us.
In Japan, they are called Okama. Yeah, there he is. I also forget that Ota is 23 years old because he looks like
I think
a
he's
character who would
24.
be. Yeah, he looks like a character who would be like 12
No, I
in
didn't tell him to
Digimon.
come. He just showed up on his own.
Oh my god, I don't believe a single thing this fucking... we're on the fucking Iris Lives all the time route.
Iris is a massive traitor.
Even though or she's the greatest wingman.
Right. I think she might be trying to recover our murderer memory so that we can go on big murder adventures together.
Or, yeah...
We were a father-daughter murderer duo.
She saw us and went, oh my god, you're just like that man who would take me around and watch me cap people in alleys. Let's
You think Iris was the one doing the capping?
No, I'm thinking, because Iris was 12, I'm thinking we picked up this 12-year-old and was like, hey, you want to see something sick? And then we took her to a woman pleading for her life and like blew her brains away.
You ever seen a dead body?
No? Bang. Well, there's one right here.
Make the green text disappear. Do your fucking job.
Oh my
slave.
god. I was just thinking about how long this game is versus how long it takes us to get through it because I'm clicking on everything. I don't think anything in here has changed since the last time we were in here, which is like why everything's...
Well, and all of it is such cursory text. It's like the game is bored with you now.
Yeah, until it's like, oh, look, did you see that box in the far background? Did you know?
Did Ota kill Mama?
No, this is my new one.
Him and his wife.
You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I knew it.
Oh, she left a little while ago.
I'm glad you got a new phone so
She
you
said
can
something about
continue your
going
Twitter
to
white
help an
knighting.
acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
That can't be true.
Yeah, everyone knows Mama. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers. What a good
Smiling with Tessa earlier.
What a good Scarlett O'Hara drop.
Is the implication here that people call it lining?
Yeah, I think they do. Like in Japanese, you can verb anything just by adding suru. So you could just say
going to
"rain
Marbles,
suru,"
so
and that would be a verb.
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her.
But you just met Mama. Why are you worried about her?
She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Oh?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Did we get that by hacking?
Yes.
I figured.
Well,
Our very occasionally omnipotent AI companion again.
I would like you to imagine a world where every time we get the ellipsis, someone was actually going,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine.
No.
Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
Don't tell her all of my heroism has been
But-
false.
Before I tell
all of
you,
this stolen valor
who's that?
everywhere.
Who's he gesturing at? I gotta know.
at the door, someone's standing outside.
Oh no, is it
Dude,
me? Is it the murderer me?
He's gonna wait for us to turn around and then shoot us in the back of the head with his common rider gun. There we go. I knew it.
They love
Protest the murderer.
They love it.
Yeah, they think it's great. Our
Dude.
eyeball turned off.
It sucks that we're just like calling everything that's happening in front of us, like from the murderer point on.
I mean, where else could it go, you know?
According to that the flow chart, many different ways.
Yeah, there are a pretty healthy number of branches in this story.
When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me. My memory was foggy. I felt a pain in my neck. Oh no, it's gone. My neck's gone.
No, you're being injected with the
Oh, come
Oh, no.
on. Fuck you, Date. You serial
super
killer
extreme
fucker.
opiate.
It looks like you're awake now.
Mama spoke to me. It all came rushing back. I remembered everything. I killed so many people.
There we go. I used to love killing. It was my main sport.
And then the cop said, "How would you like to see green text over everything you looked at?"
We're gonna give you an AI companion that's not going to remember what you have and haven't looked at. Every time you leave a room, it forgets.
Wow, we cleared. Wow.
Great job.
What's hey Sebastian?
What are you up to, Saint Sebastian?
Why don't you lower that loincloth a little bit more, buddy?
Just striking a big erotic pose of anguish.
I love it. I'm telling.
Ota, the boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a 24-year-old man and he just hit me with a stun gun.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
And you were.
Yeah.
Ota, what are you thinking?
I was definitely asleep and not
It
super
appears that you
unconscious.
took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Damn, we never thought you'd face off against someone with a stun gun.
Your eyeball has a safe mode,
Yeah.
I tried. You wouldn't budge.
indicating
I thought
there's
you were
like a
passed out
bunch
drunk,
of
so I left you like
optional
that.
drivers on it that
I
that
didn't
are
have a glass in
skipped
front
in
of me, right?
safe mode.
Yeah.
What do you think? What kind of games do you think Date's installed on?
Oh,
his
I thought you were gonna say what sort of other. I mean, no, that eyeball has Excel, has Microsoft Excel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's probably also recording a podcast, and so it has Adobe Audition and fuck. And
The eyeball definitely has that software that VTubers
So you weren't
use.
drunk?
That's how the anime waifu version of
no,
of
it doesn't.
Aiba works.
Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't have a
Tell
silver
Mama
drop.
we weren't drunk.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
And then you
Just
ate
like
it.
the old days.
Yeah, then you made the bottle disappear.
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Iris is so dead. Ota definitely killed her.
Do you think that's the problem? I don't think that's a problem.
Date,
You
the
know,
boss is calling.
Oh,
I
how am I gonna
I feel
report
like we
this
gotta
one?
get to another murder soon. So whenever anyone's in a situation where they could be murdered, I think they have been.
Just watch the vid. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh, the other killer. Oh, I was literally about to say the other killer is Iris because she saw us do the murders, but looks like
I don't think so, man.
yeah.
Oh, he's setting up a Goldfinger situation, a big James Bond trap over Iris.
No, that's...
The criminal channel is streaming this live.
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site.
Thank you.
Oh hell! You listen to this
Glad you remembered
fucking.
to thank Mama.
Listen to this killer like fucking MGS alarm track.
What's our
Yeah.
ETA?
We're in the
destination is
invasion
far from here.
phase.
20 minutes at the fastest.
Please let me make it in time.
It's almost exactly the MGS alert music.
It is. It.
Sick bastard.
Wait, what? What?
The killer was a bear?
We should have been looking at the zoo this whole time.
This is the huge clue. I mean, I feel bad that Iris is gonna die, but this is a really big deal. There can't be that many polar bears in Tokyo.
Especially one that can get in and out of his cell.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Oh
Yeah,
my.
Ota definitely just walked out of frame.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, the impressive thing. Oh my god. Is Ota's mom in that fucking costume?
Ota is next level white knighting.
From Tessa!
This is an incredible thing he's done. Honestly, he deserves it. If Iris falls for this and is like be my I don't know, #1 simp, Ota's earned it.
Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, this is the canon ending. Feeling time, eventually the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after that, the image changed.
What's up?
This looks like the same.
It's just gonna be the polar bear walking. Yeah.
Wait, what does this mean?
It can't be.
Oh
can't
my
be.
god, it's a looping git. Oh, never mind.
How could the polar bear have defeated
Stop.
Ota? This is gonna be cool. Cool to watch.
Whoa!
Yeah, she done.
They did it!
They did it.
I bet it's definitely. Damn. Oda got fucking ganked by a polar bear.
Yeah, I'm afraid Iris has been owned.
What a smart bear, though.
Yeah, what a talented boy.
No!
I guess this you could say, Date, this is a bad end.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. We should have done worse on all of those brain puzzles. If only we'd fucked them up.
I'm gonna kill this fucking bear. I love that it's like, alright, you found this serial killer. Let's give him a bullet that does a different thing every time. Oh my god, they killed the bear?
What? How did this work?
I guess Oda got the last laugh after all.
The bear did this to itself.
Oda, yeah, Date's like, damn, these guys are endangered. I think that's Oda.
So, hold on. So was it that
Yeah, Iris is fine.
no, Iris is definitely dead.
Damn, I hate it when I arrest myself for a crime a polar bear committed.
That's the rules. That's
There
the
you
cop
are.
rules. When a
Finally.
crime happens
I was
and
looking
there's
all over
only
for you.
animals doing the crime, the person who gets convicted for it is the nearest cop.
What a fantastical universe.
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
Well, I still kind of want to figure out what the heck happened.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Somehow I doubt this. I think it started as Ota trying to
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
trying to do the ultimate White Knight.
He was
and
under
then
the delusion
the
that
killer
Iris
followed
loved him
them to
too.
the scene
But Iris refused Ota.
and turned it into some real
So
murder.
Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Because Ota seemed so small time. He didn't seem capable of murder.
Also,
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
logistically, I don't know if the bear costume works out with him in it.
Yeah, I mean, what's
how do you
the
explain the other
point?
two
What is
murders?
the point of Ota appearing on screen as if he's trying to stop
Iris's
the murder?
left eye was hollowed
if
out.
he's just setting up a murder suicide.
Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't
I know
fit.
it's the new Cyclops killer because the
Too
old
many
Cyclops killer
contradictions,
is me.
like killing Iris.
Oh my god, what if it's our roommate?
Such as?
Mizuki, we brought a lot of like extremely young girls with us to witness murders. Hold on, Chief. Let me look around the room before I answer your question. Hammer.
Wait, if I'm just hanging out here, why are we recording?
I mean, it's a debriefing. I can see people doing that.
I
The
always
police
like
department.
I always like to debrief with me in the witness seat and or the suspect seat, my boss interviewing me.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
What about the polar bear costume?
Who the
Culprit
fuck was
wearing a
that?
polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Yeah.
Well, to make him look like a big hero.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then
I
himself,
mean, it
why
could
would he
it
do
could
that?
be exactly
The
what
only
what
reason you
the
would show yourself like that
other
is to
people
prove
in the
that you weren't
department
the culprit.
think.
Ota
but
and the polar bear on the
Ota's
screen at
just,
the
like,
same time would prove that they're not the same
Gone
person.
really dramatically off
That
the
behavior
deep
would be
end.
totally unnecessary if he was
Yeah,
gonna commit
I
suicide
mean,
anyway.
it would make him like a martyr.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
And so he hopped back in the polar bear costume and pulled
So
the
he lies down
lever
on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself.
and then
It would also be really hard to just hang out under a big
I don't buy
buzzsaw
it.
that's gonna kill you. That's a really psychologically strenuous way of killing yourself.
probably should have just
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it.
It's interesting to go to bring up Renju first when Shoko's the one that actually doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's
Like,
close
Shoko is
friend.
in no way related to
Do you really think
Iris.
Ota would kill his friend's father?
I mean,
There we go.
Shoko was married to Renju.
but
Yeah,
no,
that makes her very connected.
Maybe he was
except
trying to
she
get at
wasn't
Renju by
married
killing
anymore.
her.
except they were already divorced
That's a stretch.
and separated for like literally
They've been
years.
divorced for years. Ota
Yeah.
knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko
Date
to get
agrees
to
with
Renju.
us.
Thank you, Tate.
There are some additional discrepancies. I
Thank you,
analyzed the
Aiba.
investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Oh my god, it's his mom
I am.
It's frickin' mom with her big knife.
with the big knife. Chekhov's big
Oh,
knife.
I know that.
Well,
Her mom was
Oda
trying to
could
make
have
more
stabbed
weird
himself.
food for her diner.
Maybe he thought
Eat
it
a
would
lot
be a
of meat.
fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
What? He was like, oh no. Oh, this didn't work at all.
Oh,
I gotta get under this big buzzsaw.
I'm bleeding so much, but not enough. My blood's clotting. I can feel it.
shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
When?
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
and then gets under the ice machine.
He's
I
really
wasn't being
desperate to kill
serious.
himself at this point.
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing
Well, you
devil's
just wanted to,
advocate for HQ.
You just wanted to give us a little,
Really?
a little detective test.
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
I think I killed him.
Stay away from Tessa!
I think he got the
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene.
Wait, okay, but wait.
Dante, you gotta know that Ota set up the kidnapping.
That's when he saw
Look
the
at how
culprit wearing
heroic
the
he's
polar bear
acting.
costume.
Ota's a coward. We
Oh.
know this from the Shoko murder.
What? It's like, what? The situation is Oda zaps us, and then, like, the murderer walks into the bar and goes, oh shit.
Finally, Date's out of the way.
He
Now
tried
I
to
can
fight him
kidnap
off, but
Tessa
ended up
and
being
also
stabbed in the
somehow
side.
Ota, but not tie Ota up.
He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy.
Okay,
The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine. And then
Well, I mean, it would probably... I mean, the good question is... I mean, there's a question of whether or not he was dead before he was in the costume. The idea of forcing someone into a huge-ass polar bear costume is very funny.
Yeah.
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
He
So
had
he doesn't count. The fact that he died is actually fine.
but he had to have been... I mean, it's like...
And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
But also, you have to bring up that he
Let's
zapped
focus
you.
on the 3 other victims.
No! What? He... Oh, okay.
Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
That's embarrassing, so
connects
we don't
these
want to
3?
talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it,
Connections.
how, like, he zaps you when you bring her to a bar. And then, and even though no one called him, he showed up to the bar early, where he knocks you out. And then a few hours later, fucking all dead.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of it.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Mizuki. Mizuki.
Maybe not. That is a good
The
starting
Mizuki
point.
theory is gaining traction.
The most powerful 12-year-old in the universe. Hello, camera.
She would be an extremely sassy murderer. Oh shit.
Okay.
Whose mother? You can say Mizuki. Who is MoMA?
MoMA? Who?
Who's the Museum of Modern Art again?
Oh my god, MoMA's the gangster.
Oh.
Okay.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She
Time
was
to throw
good
your
friends with Ota
12-year-old
too.
roommate under the bus.
Finally, I can bring women back
But that's
over.
why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
You've
Mayumi had motive
you've been
for killing Iris
rebuked.
and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president,
I feel like
anyway,
murder
the
is
weak
pretty
point
extreme.
is Renju's ex-wife Shoko.
And why would she kill her
Can't imagine
son?
why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
I don't know, man. She's
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hear this
she's not
one.
an entirely
Definitely
logical
linked.
actor.
They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
I could.
No matter what the circumstances were,
I
it seems impossible.
maybe she talked normal in Japanese. It's the gangster
Shoko were connected
who
to
we
the
know
Kamakura's,
didn't do it.
Yeah, who
but
has an
there's no
alibi?
connection to Iris. Renju, Shoko, and So.
I would love it if this guy dressed
There
up
is
in
a
a big
connection
bear
between
costume
Renju and
committed
Kumakura.
an extremely theatrical murder.
I'm expecting the next one to be like the President of the United States.
But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
It was you,
I
baby.
know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
Unless it wasn't actually a live stream.
No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't
Oh
remember
yeah,
killing
when you
her.
were tased, you went unconscious. You didn't go
My
unconscious. You went
memories
into
from
killer
6 years
mode.
ago are missing. But I still have my memory
And then
of
you
recent
pre-recorded
events.
this thing.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Damn,
Date.
killer
I can say
Date
without a doubt that
is
there is zero possibility you are the new
extremely,
Cyclops killer. I have been working with
sly.
you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Alright, well...
Iba, your job
thought it over,
depends on me
boss.
being innocent.
Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only
You
one
could've
thing
been
you
boss.
can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
I do feel like there's actually probably a ton of there's probably a ton of evidence around the last murder,
You're right.
because there's like, who rented the warehouse? What does the security say? As I say, as I take us to the warehouse. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioner wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot.
A
Equipment.
video camera, and this is what the criminal used to stream.
It was full of... I feel like I can only describe as the murder voice.
Every time, man.
Every time it's extreme.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores.
I just love
It
that
would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
it could have looked like a
I have
polar
logged into the
bear.
Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura
Costume?
Fishery Co. Ltd.
Yeah.
But instead it
is
just
listed as
looks
the
like
owner.
a polar bear.
To scale.
However,
The
I
killer
found
is
the password
even
written
moving in a
directly on the
polar
router.
bear-esque way.
Anyone who saw it could have used it. This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
A hook is hanging from a ceiling crane. Forklift B.
You should never just leave a forklift parked like that. It attracts murderers.
Is this Oda's blood? Is it? Hey,
Would you mind solving this for me?
hey,
I'm really stumped.
oh yeah, I can look around too. I always forget about this every time. I don't have any clues here. How about you?
I checked this place point by point, but then
So I've learned something playing this game. If you want to do a murder and you want to get away with it, ask yourself, what's the most Batman style murder method that I can use?
Yeah. What's the most insane thing I can do here?
An ice cutting machine?
Iris's
cutting big
estimated
chunks of
time of
ice.
death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in
Okay,
real time.
so they've
Which means
debunked
Iris's
the
time of
recording
death
theory.
is 3:20 a.m.
Damn, they timed that
Which
out.
that honestly would have been a very good twist to go
Iris
with.
also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
I can't wait to open my closet and be like, damn, I gotta get rid of all these eyeballs
Iris
that
and
are
Ota were.
in here.
Where do these
I
keep
am
coming
sure you
from?
are
Do I have
already
an
aware of
eyeball main
Ota's time
broken
of death.
somewhere around my
Just
house?
before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right. About that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact
Definitely the
cause of
killer.
death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that.
I mean, no, you.
I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Also, an explanation for how you would get him in a giant polar bear costume. The guy is
Right.
4'0".
I bet that they stabbed Ota, then cut him in half, and then cut the polar bear costume in half, and stuffed the Ota
why?
halves into the polar bear
Why did the
costume
culprit
half.
put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
You thought it'd be funny. The real fucking question, I feel like.
And you know what? It is funny. It's funny, okay?
It's pretty funny.
Is this warehouse not in use?
The thing I'm like waiting for him to like circle back to is again, Oda tasered us.
Yeah. You need to at some point explain Ota's extremely weird behavior because of crime.
I love that you just described tasing someone as weird behavior.
It
I have done
is.
some
You don't
research.
normally do that.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Oh, convenient.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been
Well,
managed by
no.
office representatives for the past
Not
17
nothing.
years after Renju's father died. Renju
Yeah.
holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
As different, having no
In
shares.
short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, like
It
no
certainly
joke.
is suspicious. Date,
I
we
feel
should
like
get
that
moving.
just means
Officers from
that the
local
murderer is someone
jurisdiction
who
are checking
really
the warehouse
knows who
thoroughly.
the Okiuras
We will
were.
not find anything of
Like,
importance
is
here.
very
Yeah,
familiar with
you're
the
right.
family.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Alright.
I gotta
Okay,
turn it.
bye-bye.
I gotta turn it all green. Hold on.
Sorry, sir, I can't allow you to leave. There's still some gray text. I'm sorry, there's still some text that isn't gray.
Hey, if you get the answers to the test, my guy, let me know. Here's my number.
My boss is really on my back about finding this murderer, so if you could help me out, I'd really appreciate it. I'm just trying to keep my job.
Okay, Peter's here.
Dante,
Great.
I have to talk to you about something.
I'm glad you're here. You
About the
fucking
original
weirdo.
Cyclops serial killings.
It is you.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Dante.
And I think it's extremely sus that no one will let you know this
I
information.
want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Look, I would be
If I
way
can
more
help you,
receptive
even a little.
to your information if
say
you weren't
anything in
dressed like
this?
a sci-fi asparagus.
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her, so I decided to meet you here.
Alright.
Tell
Let's hear
you
it.
how much of a big murderer you are.
Oh, it's you, man.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Here it
I am
comes, baby.
absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Thanks, man. Thanks, eyeball.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
What?
Oh, because we're like a new person.
It was you and Iris.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
That's true. We saw that blue guy. We saw the red guy and the blue guy.
Accomplice
them
is
was
a
born
generous
a
way of
murderous
describing
psychopath.
a 12-year-old girl
No, because
you made watch the killings.
because there was the red guy and there was the blue guy, and then Iris watched both.
Oh, okay.
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Oh, I know
Why?
him. I know
What?
him.
They
Why
each
was
had a
he
role
involved?
to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
He loves it. Well, he's dead.
Okay. So were they like
Ooh.
gang-related killings?
Oil drum.
More green text.
Wooden box. The
More
ga-
shit to get one-sentence descriptions of.
I feel like the game is actively foiling me now.
Oh, it's mad at you.
It's like you clicked on too many of these.
Yeah, we're gonna get the bad ending because you clicked on too many things.
Honest-
Yeah, examine water.
Honestly, I was thinking about this, and I'm glad it gave us the moment for me to say this. I think this is worse than police tape. I feel like police tape that you cannot simply walk through is better than police tape you can just walk through.
Well, yeah, I mean the whole point of police tape is that it can at least give you some indication if the crime scene is disturbed. In addition to just letting people know that there's a crime.
Who is this
He
murderous
was
psych?
born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage
Wow.
to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
He could only come from murder.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love.
Yes,
affection,
Iba,
and
I've
trust.
played Death
It
Stranding.
is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally
This dude
secreted
felt
when
like
the
shit
body
and was
makes
stressed
contact
out
with
all
an
the
object
time
of
and he didn't
affection,
trust
such as
anyone.
I'm sure you know what this implies. He was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute.
We call
Having fun.
We call it in the scientific community a murder boner.
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by
I mean,
performing
anyone can
a
do
certain
that.
action.
What was it?
Yeah, masturbating.
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic.
I mean, it wouldn't be accurate to say he gets it by doing murder, because clearly the brain doesn't simply know, oh, I did a murder.
They dull
Right.
pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that.
He loved it.
Killing people
He
was
only
the
got
only
pleasure from
way
that.
he could
Yeah,
get
there
pleasure.
we go.
He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Damn, Date, you're a freak.
That I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
The police just keep burning old files. We don't know why.
Even the official investigation material contains
They're
nothing
all
of
in
value.
a big safe labeled extremely
I am
bad
unable to draw
idea,
any
secret
conclusions from
plan, cop
You really have
operation,
no idea?
If I did,
quotation
I would
marks,
tell you.
Date.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Ooh.
Their beauty stimulated his
okay.
greed and his desire to possess them.
I mean, that's weird. Anyone can have beautiful eyes.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything actually different between men and women's eyes.
He needed
Yeah.
to have them, to make them his own. Driven
Okay.
by
I mean,
this
also eyes
instinctive
stop looking
impulse,
beautiful
he
pretty
took
quick
the
when you
woman's
take them
eye.
out.
Well, he gouged them out with his hand.
He acquired
Yeah, it's
a
gonna get all
grotesque
squashed.
So it's
obsession
like gonna pop
with the eyes
immediately.
of
Yeah,
dead
it's gonna
women.
pop immediately.
He was very
You're
particular
just gonna
about
end up
his
with
need
a handful
that
of
the eye
vitreous
belonged
humor.
to a deceased woman.
And so Rohan met you, a serial killer, and was like, "Kid, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship."
But
You and me
even
were
being
gonna
the
go
head of a
places.
Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
Oh, good, we're in the Yakuza Like a Dragon universe.
Yeah.
His
Yeah, where
deepest, darkest
Yakuza aren't
desire
allowed to do good,
went
aren't allowed to do
unfulfilled for
bad
years.
things.
However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned
Okay.
psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus,
It
a
just seems
mutually beneficial
unnecessary. Why doesn't
relationship
Rohan
was
commit his
established.
own murders?
I was gonna say it seems unnecessary for the murderer to hang out with Rohan.
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah, like
About the
neither of
same
them
time,
need each other.
you were
Rohan
assigned to
wants the
Abyss.
eye to come from a dead woman, but is he like really upset at the idea of killing someone, but he's totally okay with the idea of someone else killing someone for no reason? I don't get it.
Summarize it to me, Pewter.
The original
Yeah, make this
Cyclops
make
killer
sense,
had an
please.
accomplice,
There were two Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But I can't know who
Rohan
the other one
committed
is because
suicide
it's a
by
super
jumping to
big
his death
secret.
1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
And then given a cyborg
They
eye.
actually picked him up on other charges. But in any case,
Tax
he is
evasion.
currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
This is a lie because our boss just.
Fuchu prison?
Our boss told us that he was never caught.
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
Oh, the guy who called.
I know killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that.
No, because it doesn't explain why you wouldn't be able to say any of that to the boss.
That the
It also
original
doesn't
Cyclops
explain
killer
why I
couldn't
left a
have committed
message
these
on my own
crimes.
answering machine.
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Man, they're really trying to throw us off the lead of us being the killer. But I won't be dissuaded.
Okay,
I
wait,
know what
wait,
you're
wait,
doing,
wait,
game.
wait, wait. Oh man, Marble, what a cute little street. Sagan, wow, those beautiful trees. The diner, classic.
That's where we live? We live in like a dilapidated asylum? Like, what the fuck even is that? It's got gothic arched windows.
Incredible.
Let's definitely go talk to this Pokemon, this bereaved Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna be really sad that her husband died. Saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi.
It was Mayumi
was
thinking really hard about how many fewer sons she had.
It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Date,
Jesus.
you are a psychopath. Now, excuse me. Low table. Chopsticks.
Excuse me while I
And you.
itemize the objects in your griefatorium.
Lucky cat. Window. Poster. Fortune. Wow. Should have hung out by this window while your son was alive, ma'am. Sorry. Menus. Kitchen.
This is rough.
Swinging door.
I don't really want to have this conversation. Notice Date's not asking Mayumi questions about her sauces and stuff.
Stool.
He's at least enough of a normal person to know that that's not appropriate right now.
Damn, this is as far as I can look. They're like, we can't let you look at everything. Oh, this is where Oda would always sit whenever he ate here.
He still sat in a big high chair.
I mean, cushion. Oh, good. I found the last one. Thank God.
Yeah. If you had missed that cushion, that would have locked us into the ending where Date gets abducted by aliens. Just exchanging ellipses.
This is your fault.
Absolutely.
You killed my son.
Wait, in what way? Your son was at the very first murder scene before I was even
I
involved.
heard from the police.
Also, it's
Because
incredible.
You didn't take care of Iris.
What?
My
What?
boy Ota got involved.
Your
Boy hit. Yeah, he hit me with a stun
I
gun.
looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
Oh, the
See.
cops are
sorry.
just going
I wanna
around
be-
and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm
Did
pretty
you
sure
not
it was
hear
that
me?
cop. It's all
I
that
said
other cop's
Ray.
fault."
It was definitely the weird eyeball cop. It's weird to see this character
Date,
design
let
like
she is in no
expressing
Yeah.
serious grief.
Dude, it's so fucking bugging me that no one is being like, no one is bringing up the tasing.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I guess they must have realized that there was a big hole in the script like late in development, and they were like, all right, we just can't have anyone talk about it, otherwise it leads to the conclusion too fast.
No table, refrigerator, pot.
I gotta go
Towel.
through the checklist
Kitchen.
of things that are in my house to make sure Mizuki hasn't pawned anything
Frying
for
pan.
drugs.
Oven hood. Incredible. I did not expect to actually have something light. Bed. Mizuki's bed.
I hope somewhere there's like a door rabbit.
It's a mummy.
Yeah, it's good. I hope somewhere there's a checklist that tracks
Oh
all
my
of the objects
God.
in the game and whether we've looked at them. We like to listen to loud music.
Dante! Where do you even get these? You steal this from like a fucking stadium? Audio equipment.
Dante used to roll with a free rave sound system.
So he did describe himself as not an audiophile just then.
Uh-huh.
Cushion.
He's a bit of an audiophile.
3-seat. Armchair.
Which in the text was described as a one-seater sofa. Look, it's all of our same
Iron
outfits
pipe.
that we wear.
Mizuki's favorite iron metal pipe. School bag.
Mizuki rules.
Large window. Rack. Clothes.
She also apparently Mizuki's still young enough to need a randoseru.
What's that?
It's that type of backpack, that like semi-hard case backpack. It's supposed to keep kids from hurting themselves if they fall down backwards.
She is 12. A bench press.
She is 12.
Hold on, I really like this song, so I'm gonna go pee real quick while we just stare at our roommate.
Okay. You're not gonna. I'm guessing you're not gonna put the "we'll be right back" thing up. You're just gonna have me talking and vamping while we stare at Mizuki. That's okay. Yep, it's fine. I really love it when Pat does this to me. Luckily, at least on the Twitch stream, we have no viewers besides me, because we're a perfect form of entertainment made only for the people who create it. So it doesn't really matter if I'm entertaining. That's what makes it perfect. Yep, just watching a kid be sad. Listening to some gentle
I'm back.
keyboard music. You're back. Yay. I'm glad you pissed fast.
Urgh. 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 Urgh.
No one will talk to you.
A woman tells me this is a
Mizuki
bad
must
end.
know about Iris and Ota.
Of course.
She probably does.
The news was distributed heavily across the internet.
I wonder
Not
if
just in
there's an
Japan,
ending
but worldwide.
that allows you to save everyone.
3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's.
Honestly, it's impressive that we didn't find her in a small noose.
This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Yeah, everyone in your life
Are
is
you
dead,
okay?
so I think it's probably okay for you to be alone a little bit.
Hey, are you okay?
You want me to put on your favorite slime videos?
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
Miss Hitobi, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry about your daughter. What is a daughter? When I visited the Sagan household with a hollow look in her eye, she let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything.
Oh, someone will talk to us. Holy shit.
We always went everywhere
Incredible.
together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies or taking a walk.
Also, she's
or
talking
going shopping
normal.
at the supermarket.
Yeah.
When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers.
The death of her daughter caused
Her hand was too small to
Hitomi.exe to
hold
crash.
And it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But
It's
eventually,
kinda cute.
she left my hands altogether. She
Went to
started
heaven.
crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her, but why?
Well, she got involved
Oda
with
was
a
one
really
of my
dangerous
students.
simp.
Whoa!
I taught him in
Damn.
elementary school. I heard it from the
Why does
police.
everyone know
Oda
each
tried to
other?
help Iris and ended up.
Maybe this isn't Tokyo.
I
Maybe
don't
this is
know
an
what to
extremely
say.
small town of 15
I
people.
have no words.
With like way too many warehouses for a town of that size. Way too many yakuzas.
Tommy, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The
Yeah?
first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when
Hell
we were
yeah,
younger.
number 89.
I visit them a few times a year.
Adate's
By
handsome twin brother.
coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Probably Rohan because of the money
Do
thing.
you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I love when they say in Tokyo. I like to imagine it's like in Shibuya.
It is.
I'm sorry to
I
have
do.
bothered
I
you.
don't know where they would put a prison in Tokyo. I'm sure there are some, but
I mean, they're probably like where prisons are in any city, which is away.
on the outskirts.
I'll
Yeah.
be going now.
Yeah, I mean the Tokyo metropolitan area is pretty freaking huge.
I don't
And like I mostly
know
remember, and most people
to do.
like when they think of Tokyo, they think of the
Thinking
interior of
about
the
her.
city, but there's a lot to it.
That's why I'm thinking about like, you know, you're trying to go to
Dante,
Shibuya,
please,
pick up some classic video
You have to
games,
catch them.
and you end up in prison.
You mean Akihabara?
What's in
Akihabara is
Please.
Shibuya is like
What's in Shibuya?
kind of a Shibuya is kind of like a
Trust me.
fashionable part of town. Akihabara is.
Well,
is,
then I'm going to get my fashion on.
Well, so Shibuya is like clubs and stuff. If you're trying to get your fashion on, you would go to Harajuku.
Well, that's where I would get a specific type of. I don't want to be one of those Gwen Stefani Harajuku girls.
No, I mean Harajuku only refers to a specific like genre of
Are you
fashion
okay, honey?
outside of Japan.
Huh?
In Japan, Harajuku
About
is
last
just like
night. Well,
a place that's
at 3 in
popular
the
with
morning,
teens and where a
anyway.
lot of clothing stores are and stuff.
Do you think Mama's just like, man, I fucked up so bad, letting him sleep?
You know about it?
Mama, you totally did, man.
It's on every channel.
You really could have
From the
saved
face of a
someone's
ghost.
life.
Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well,
Why did you
let's
just
see.
let me sleep on your
I do
floor?
have. I suppose you could call
Why
it
have I established
intuition.
such a strong reputation
Tell
for
me.
passing out on your floor that when you found me passed out on your floor, you were like, this is normal?
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them.
You also know
by the way,
that.
You know about her
That
dealings with the
kanji on the
Kumakuras,
banner
right?
behind the desk is just the kanji for bear, which is Kuma.
Aww.
So
I love
basically, two of the
Tekken.
victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not
Yeah, that's
two,
actually the leader of the
3.
gang is the bear from Tekken.
3.
Rohan.
Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here
Oh
last
hell yeah!
night.
Oh hell
Ota?
yeah!
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
He's their greatest hitman.
Oh my
Have
god!
you heard the rumor?
He's hacking for the syndicate. Okay, yeah.
Basic idea is this: 8 years ago, So sold his land to Villeneuve. Later, the chemical explosion, and he was able to buy it for like a fraction of the price. And now he's
We knew
super
this.
rich. Yeah. What? What do you mean he wouldn't have anything to gain from it?
He would end up with 1 billion in land while the government restored the land at no cost to him.
The Kumakuras
And
own
it would
a handful of
eventually
real
be
estate
worth
companies.
a shitload of money again.
Oh, they probably own the warehouse.
They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Great.
Okay.
The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up
Okay.
land in Kawasaki.
And then blew up the fucking plant. Come on, game.
No, they blew up. They
Now,
bought the land after
back to
they blew
So.
up the plant.
Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki?
There we
Was the
go.
one who came up with it.
It was a casino land grab, baby.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly.
He's like, I'm gonna put so many patchy slots in this thing.
But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the
Kawasaki
destruction on
Konami
television,
Casino.
my heart aches like it's being
Also
chopped
known
to
as the
pieces.
KKK, which has no connotations in
I will
Japan.
revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
That's an amazing name.
Just don't drink
After
the water
that,
at the
So
casino.
moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off-limit. However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
You think?
I don't know, man. I'm waiting for them to
This
explain
is
it.
just another rumor.
I can't believe
but
the
the chemical plant
wasn't the
exploding was
deduction
no
they
accident.
expected us to make
It
the
was done
moment we heard about
intentionally.
this.
I thought we had gotten this
I
deduction
saw the
already,
Kumakuras
but maybe
Yeah.
not.
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Okay, and how does Oda fit into this?
What were we talking about again?
It's fine if
Ota
they
and the
profiteer
Kumakuras.
off an environmental disaster as
Oh,
long as they
right.
didn't cause the environmental
You know how
disaster.
Matsushita
Supreme
Diner is close to
capitalism
the
brain.
Kawasaki district?
I don't.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge.
Wait, what?
Someone
So?
caused that explosion. And if it was intentional,
It was closed
he'd hate
down?
them even more.
Wait, so why
That's
would...
how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
So he hates the Kumakuras.
And we did see a polar bear
Thank you,
do the
Mama.
murder. So it's the Tekken character with
I
his
don't know if what
specific
you told me will
skin.
lead to anything.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry.
No,
It
no,
was
it was
the
very
chief of the
helpful.
Kumakuras himself.
I'm glad I can help. Even if it's just
The
a
top
little.
bear.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
The fattest bear of the Kumakura.
But also, wait, but the diner didn't seem like it was closed.
Oh, I think she was saying that they used to have a diner there that they had to abandon and they lost a bunch of money.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
Or I was, for a second, I was like building this idea where it's like the mom's delusion goes even deeper. She's just LARPing, running a restaurant.
Meanwhile, everything in the restaurant is
Where'd she
insanely
go?
toxic.
Well, she isn't
The
always
groundwater's
here, correct?
polluted.
True.
I sat down and decided to wait for the boss.
What are you doing?
Meanwhile, my
I
waifu
thought it would be
appeared.
easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
Number 89's not in the prison because
As
they
you know,
fixed his
he is an
brain with
assassin
the magic
multiple
cyber
confirmed
eyeball.
kills.
He's an assassin now?
He is currently serving a sentence
I don't
at
think
Fuchu prison.
what he did
He
sounds
was
like
in prison 6
assassination.
years ago.
That's
I
what
guess
Pewter
maybe
told us.
Kumakura was hiring him, Rohan.
After
was.
his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Damn, this is a fucking Vita game. They keep thinking we're taking all these breaks between locations.
Yeah. We should be streaming
no.
this over
You
a
don't
series
know?
of bus rides.
No such person is listed in the family registry.
Yeah, what? Yeah. What? Why would someone's name be
It
89?
is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
So he's not a foreigner.
Because his command over
Unknown.
kanji is really good.
I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew
It's a
Shoko's
huge
name.
prison.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible. Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Go visit him.
Correct.
Cops visit criminals
However,
all the
I
time.
do
Just
not
go
believe it is
visit him.
accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I feel like it's so clear that we're on a dead branch because it just keeps repeating things that we already know.
I know who killed
Yeah.
Shoko Nadami.
We must have fucked up
If he was
one of the
telling the truth,
nonsense
his
puzzles, I
involvement
guess.
is
Well,
possible.
we know exactly where. We turned on the TV instead of kissing it.
Right.
Let's
You
talk to
always
number
gotta
89.
kiss TV.
And we fixed
Show TV how much you love it.
and we fixed Mizuki's brain instead of leaving it broken.
Yeah, we should have
Alright.
sent Mizuki to the
However, we need
to
not
the
go to him.
sanitarium
We
where
can
she
bring
would
him
reside
to us.
permanently.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
What? After cutting through some red tape, 89 is brought to HQ. He took time to arrive. Some never showed up.
Boss is 89. Boss is out organizing an elaborate switcheroo to make you think that you aren't actually number 89.
I was gonna say like, oh, so Boss is now also dead.
Yeah.
Do I wait? Are we supposed to know who this guy is? I was like, is that us? Why?
Just aggressive ellipses.
Oh, so we do know him.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day,
We had the brain thump.
but I need you to tell me something.
Good.
I'd appreciate your cooperation.
The game is so mad at me. It's actively removing things from the room to look at.
It's gradually narrowing the field, like the radius that you can turn around.
It's like, please get to the end of this route.
Number 89.
Your
Just
real
let
name.
the eyeball
I don't
killer
remember.
kill you already. Just eyeball kill yourself already.
So, where you
Burkina
Where you
Faso.
from?
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
I thought you couldn't feel pleasure. Why are you cracking jokes?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
You know why? Because he loves to kill it.
One of the 2 Cyclops killers. Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no
What?
position to
We hang
lie.
out.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Oh, he probably killed someone Shoko knew a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Like a mom or a sister.
I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Oh, so he probably was in the gang then.
All
Why
right,
This guy got so many jokes.
let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Damn.
Yeah, just let this guy out.
Well, I was just gonna
Just do
say, like, yeah, sure. We'll work on that. We'll get you that deal, man. Oh, it fell through. Sorry,
It might
buddy.
take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Why are you referring to yourself as an assassin? You kill people so you can nut.
It's like, oh man, Ted
That's
Bundy.
not assassination.
Ted Bundy, America's
Once upon a
greatest
time, there was a
assassin.
detective. Full of, let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable.
Fuck.
F had no
for
parents, no siblings.
Fugoi.
He grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
Okay.
One day,
Wait, is that
F was
supposed to be
chasing a
you?
thug down at the harbor.
No, it's him.
Someone
Yeah, I
wanted for
know.
the assault and murder of women.
I'm talking as if I'm talking to him.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here,
This is how Date used to
you
talk.
lower your gun.
I mean, it's become extremely confusing because it feels like we're still right, but the game's trying to throw us this extremely weird curveball.
It's fine.
Oh my god,
There's nothing
Date
else on
framed
me.
the detective who was hunting him down?
I'll go quietly. You know,
What a
I have a history with
baller
hospitals.
murderer.
I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking
Yes,
about
the
it gets
classic
me excited.
the classic cop show thing of serial killers going to mental hospitals and just being released.
Well, I mean, in this case, it's clearly he's caught the Joker.
Yeah. When you catch the Joker, you gotta make sure to kill him. If you meet the Joker on the road, strike him down.
The culprit was unarmed. But F never served a day in prison.
That's cool.
The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police.
Oh,
People at the upper level
Japan.
were terrified of what might happen.
Oh,
So they had
Japan.
evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all.
Damn.
Imagine it being a scandal
After
to
a while,
murder a
he
serial
returned to
killer.
his job like nothing happened.
What a
That
sicko.
was a turning point
Yeah,
for
how
him.
slick.
What a
He was
sicko.
ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back.
I can't wait. I gotta find the people at Spike Chunsoft and like teach them about American police.
F still
Oh
wanted
my god,
justice.
dude.
I'd be
He
like,
was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became
So
an assassin.
number
a
89 is
lone
just
gunman.
the Punisher. This
No
is why
agent,
he's
no
referring to
employer.
himself as an assassin.
Yeah.
He was his own man.
And I
It
love.
sounds like you're
Believed
in
he
prison
was
for the
judge,
wrong
jury,
thing.
execute, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X.
I do love that he's narrating
X was
this
responsible for defrauding and killing
in
an
a
innocent old
in
man
the
for
same
his life
tone
insurance
as someone
policy.
would narrate a pulp
Turns
a pulp
out,
mystery
X
story.
had connections.
This is just the
Someone
Punisher.
wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura.
Punisher,
chairman
if
of the
Punisher
Kumakuras.
talked about himself in the third person,
X was a top executive of the Kumakuras
like he was a
at the
super
time.
badass.
Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
Punisher loves to take out criminals. Punisher's
I've done
wife
some
was
research.
murdered and Punisher got really angry.
I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed.
The fucking doctor goes up to the fucking guy who's been shot to death. I'm afraid it's a lethal case of lead poisoning.
How about you work for us? Of course, you
Appears
have the
to be a
right to
tragic
say
accident.
no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
This person drove their car into a bunch of bullets.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the
It
rest of
appears
his life.
this person
He had
swallowed a
no
knife,
choice but to
swallowed
take
it the
Rohan's
wrong
offer.
way, where they put it into their stomach and it came out their mouth.
Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras.
Radically
Rohan
wrong,
even gave him a
nice
code name.
Okay, wait.
Falco.
Yeah, what is going on now?
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
My favorite Star Fox character.
So is this just a completely different story than what Sterling told us?
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by
Wait,
day.
you were still
assassin by
employed?
night
Of
at
course
the
he
wheel of the
was.
Organization.
The whole time? So it's not just the Punisher, it's the Punisher if he was just like a normal cop by day and then at night he left work and
No.
just killed people.
At this point, he is just a normal American cop. We've circled
yes.
back around from the Punisher to just
Well,
be
he's
a
a-
normal cop.
An
He's
ordinary
no,
killer
he's
would be
a
motivated
normal
to take a
American
life.
cop if American cops like knew where actual
Not Falco.
like super
He did
dangerous
as he was
criminals
told.
were and gave a shit
One
about
target
that.
after another.
Well, no, because now he just gets his orders from fucking Rohan.
Oh yeah, yes. Yes, at this point he's just a normal cop.
Yeah.
It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely.
Okay.
At
Well,
what point do you start killing people and nutting?
Time passed.
when did you
A few
adopt a
years
12-year-old girl to be your to check it
Falco,
out?
who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit.
There's so
Fatal
many
mistake.
people involved in the murders now
He
that I'm
missed
now
his
thinking
mark
of the
and ended up
original
taking a
Cyclops
bullet
killer
to the
murders
stomach.
as just like these block parties of witnesses, like
Somehow
gathered
he managed
around
to
one
escape.
guy brutally killing someone. 40 or 50
After reaching
people
a
in a
nearby
room,
shrine,
just
his legs
loudly
finally gave
talking
out
and
under
joking
him.
around while this guy kills
He had
someone.
no strength left.
Wait, what now? Then I died, he says.
He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment,
He met a
in his
12-year-old
darkening
girl.
vision, he saw a
No, it
woman
was
approach
Hitomi.
him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help.
You watched her
At the
open a
same
panel
time,
on her
he heard
wrist and
footsteps.
robotically dial a
Footsteps
number.
of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him.
Wait, do you think he's gonna turn out to be Iris's dad?
No way. No way.
He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and
Because
pulling
her
close,
dad was
hissing
never
her to keep her
around.
from talking.
Incredible. Hitomi? This is a bad pick.
I was gonna say, like, Hitomi, this might have been
That
useful
was the first
information.
encounter between Falco and the woman.
Damn,
She was a
he's got a
teacher at
really
some school.
long story to
It was
tell
like
us
she
that
was
has
from a
nothing
totally
to do with the
different world.
Cyclops killer.
He did tell us
Listening
this.
to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world.
Do you think he's gonna be mad when he finds out his daughter's dead?
They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold
He's probably
glass of
seen it
water
already,
for Falco's
considering he knew
parched
that
heart.
the first murders happened.
Falco started to become himself again. He swore
He's
on
probably
his
pretty
life
pissed that we waited this long to ask him.
that from then on, he would live for her.
And then when my daughter was 12, we started doing serial
So,
killing.
You want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But
Well, it's that
there is one
Kamakura
last
had to
thing.
find a new guy.
One
and
final
the new
job
guy
I
was
want you
like,
to do for me. It's nothing major.
hey, what if I
This
hang out
woman
with
and her
Falco's daughter?
I need you to dispose of them.
Oh, no.
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was teacher
exactly
Falco
the
met at
wrong
shrine,
job.
And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
Oh, so it's not his daughter.
No, it's not.
Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would.
So he shot Rohan
He
in the
thought long
empty
and hard.
office.
How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And
Okay, is this where we're gonna find out that he just happened to know the Cyclops killer? What's going on?
Well, oh, like he was like, all right, man, you let
my
me.
old friend, the Cyclops killer.
For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth. Oh, he wouldn't open his mouth again.
He's been poisoned.
You mentioned a detective.
Mm.
Was that the whole story?
Mm.
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Mm.
Why did you stop?
Mm.
Hey, answer me.
Mm. Mm.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll
I
give you
gotta go
half
meet
up
that
front,
teacher and
half
get to
later.
work making a new daughter.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
This is when you tell him about Hitomi's daughter.
It is unlikely that number 89.
Pewter.
Yeah,
Yes.
like you
Start
know
the
it's
preparations.
Hitomi.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Damn.
That's right. I forgot. We do not do the LA Noir part. We simply go into the brain.
Yeah, there's no trust or doubt.
Have
There's just
injected number 89 with the
slapping
usual dosage.
balloons and
He will
shooting
not be waking up
mannequins
anytime
and
soon. Are you ready, Agent
we do a much
Yeah.
more sophisticated and rational police work procedure
I know.
that involves a lot of trying to lift things and push things and dance on things just to see what happens.
I can't believe this route is still going.
Yeah. The game won't let us fail just yet.
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
She can't
Because
sleep.
I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad
Hammer
at me?
shake.
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin.
She's doing a nya. I was
Why are
thinking
you
earlier
suddenly
that
a
this is supposed to be
Playtime's over.
anime, but there's
Let's
not
begin.
enough nyas in it.
Stand up.
Playtime's over now. No more
Is this the
nyas.
Sagan residence?
It definitely is.
Ooh, look at the fart gas over there.
Number 89.
Yeah.
What were you up to?
Ooh, and there's the plant on the wall.
Fart gas wave.
Oh no.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Eat
Really
it.
wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
A big wall of lime jello. What is this? Did we do this before?
Yeah, no, we always did this. This is what happens when we take control.
Okay, it's been a while since I saw that electricity, so I forgot about it.
It's all like these always seem so superfluous because it's like we've played X amount of hours into this game, and you really want to fucking show us this again?
Mm-hmm.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Prevent the interference from
Winter Iris. Switch picture. Oh, we can't get to the fart gas source. All right. Ooh, the Winter Iris.
A winter iris
that has
blooms
an
in the
eyeball
cold.
word in it, like every other object. In
No,
this game.
it's the name of Hitomi's daughter.
It is.
Pick or smell? I'm picking it.
Huh?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
Nice.
Aw.
It
right after I
despawned.
pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
No. What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, picking a flower makes someone call you on the phone. It's a very reasonable sequence of events.
Wait, why did she hang it up?
Go. Because that.
Wait, oh, okay. Well.
Gotta ignore it. Wait for it to go to the answering machine, I guess. This isn't ignoring it!
It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Well, that made the jello recede. Oh, it left a slime trail.
Mm-hmm.
Great. A little mucus pool.
Hopefully it lets us taste it.
Yes. Make... This is also my fetish. Make Iba drink the mucus.
Lick, lick, lick.
Yes.
Just don't make a mess.
Yes.
I do not intend to. Hmm?
Go, computerized woman, lick the mucus.
Wine? I had better drink some more to be sure.
Stop it.
No, it's what I wanted you to do.
There is some...
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Drunk.
Stick
Drunk robot.
Put your hand in.
Yeah. Oh.
It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well, there is something.
Cork.
Nice.
Now put the cork in the bottle on the table.
I guess.
That was wine? It looks like sludge.
My wine
Delicious
tastes
sludge
like
wine.
sludge.
So you agree it's sludge?
Oh, never mind. I can't interact with it anymore. Book.
A book?
Oh no.
Oh, I guess you can't use the bonus ones when you have a skull.
Read. Knowledge is power.
F does not have parents or siblings.
F for Falco?
Okay.
He literally told us
Why?
this.
That's not relevant information to the case.
A book. Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
sure
it's really
this will help
important
us
that we
uncover
use
number
that
89?
1/3
Might.
divisor to save 4 seconds.
It's ringing again.
This time for sure. Let's pick it up.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna work.
Who is this? What?
God damn it. We're in a Chris Nolan trailer.
Now it's gonna cost us 120 seconds to ignore this fucking thing.
Incredible.
God damn it, Pat! Why did you do this?
I think we're gonna fail out, and then I'll just restart.
Yeah, we've got nothing.
Well, we found out he didn't have a parents, and he grew up in an orphanage.
We keep the game actually bothered to teach us something in one of these sequences, which was don't pick up the phone, and we didn't learn it.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am
well,
curious.
We were, but we
what
can't.
If they threaten me for money.
You're a police officer. Have some
what
backbone.
If it's an It's Me scammer?
Wow, so powerful.
Which, by the way, was a real thing. Ignored the phone again.
I suppose we did.
At least you didn't faint.
Incredible.
Oh god, we're gonna have like 80 seconds.
Oof. I want to go to the
There's
pot.
4 locks. We're done. It's over for
well,
us.
now it's an exploratory mission.
Okay.
It appears
finally you
to be
can look at this vat of
It
stink.
might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like
a turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Hell yeah.
I like Aiba. I can't help it. She's always being excited about bugs.
wait.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it?
I told you to wear it, you sloppy idiot. What will happen? Yes.
Are
you look
okay?
great.
I'm fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
True.
He's not wrong, Date. Good. Yes. Thank you, game. Thank you for this treat that you have given us.
A book.
Read it.
I don't think you can read it. You're wearing a pot on your head.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Transparent pot.
Is that a good thing
Damn.
or a bad thing?
Oh my god, would that have... So that means in the localization it was still Judge Dredd. Which means, what could it have been before?
Yes.
A book. Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Damn it, it was the wrong book.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
God, we're done.
A book.
No, we're not.
Just tear it. We don't care what this is.
F became an assassin. That name.
Damn, new information.
Did that free up the light switch?
Oh, light switch. Wait, did it? No, it's always been there.
Didn't.
It's always been there.
Well, but there's like weird thorns over it.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Right. I thought I saw something happen to it.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe
these
he
are
used
his
to oversee a
memories. We're
library?
just destroying his
Number
whole identity.
89. A library.
Sort of what the police department did to me, Date. And I turned out fine.
Damn, those are all the books in this apartment.
Yeah. It's over, man. Prevent the view.
A picture.
What is the curtain? Oh, or the picture maybe?
Just a picture.
Fill out?
I don't have a
What does that mean?
You don't have to go that.
Just smearing blood all over the picture. Awesome.
The color has returned.
Hey, Aiba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel
It's
better
dream
if you
blood.
used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
Icker.
I do not feel comfortable with that.
It's my cum.
What is that?
that?
This is a big monster.
Whatever it is, our head's safe.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
It's just the eye we're missing.
Gotta close the stupid curtain. Or you could just ignore it.
We could ignore it.
In only 10 seconds. Awesome. This is great. This is a good clip.
stare.
God, this rules. Oh, did we pass out again? We did.
I thought our head was safe.
Oh no!
Dante, 30 seconds!
Well, might as well pour lemon juice on it for 72 seconds.
Oh, I wanted to poke on it. Oh, it's glass.
You really beat the
We're
shit
such
out of that
fools.
glass.
Now I know how.
Well, if we
birds
did the
feel.
lemon juice, it'd still hit it. Alright, let's just fucking...
Date,
Shit.
Let's just see what the failure sequence looks like. It's just like a more aggressive color palette for the normal sequence.
Oh, wait, no, I just want to start from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because we tried to answer the stupid phone both times.
Well, no, the first time we just tried to hang up.
Oh. And that still made us pass out?
Yeah, it still did. Touching the phone made us pass out.
because I want to.
Incredible.
Skip, 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 skip.
Thank you, visual novel genre, for giving me big skips.
Alright. Alright. We can do the picture thing immediately.
Yeah. Will that make the eyeballs show up?
Oh wait, never mind. The iris is in the
A
way.
winter iris that.
I know.
I guess pick it.
Let's snorf it.
Okay.
It doesn't cost as much, and it gives us a
Smells like
1/4.
a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
Date.
I had to search online for a
Date.
description.
Oh, right. I forget.
She's not alive.
A winter.
She's a program.
Not alive feels pretty harsh.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I feel like anything
You're
that has this much
distracting.
independence and personality is alive.
I can't wait to ignore.
Eat my ass, I've been here before. The only way to get the jello to recede is to ignore the phone.
A picture.
You can interact with the picture. You can still fill it out.
Yeah.
I don't have a pen.
Yeah, smear it with blood. It's so badass.
And then we can do the liquid.
Yep.
Oh shit, I meant to use the 10. Oh
Yeah,
well.
whatever.
Here's a little reward for you.
There is some.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Stick your hand in, pull the cork, it goes away, we have to ignore.
You must ignore this. Spend 120 seconds ignoring this stupid thing.
A switch.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
An astute
Oh, did you just flip it?
No, I removed the thorns.
The thorns are still there, my dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna go put the pot on first. I feel like this is still important.
Yeah. You need it to protect you from the thorns. Good. Perfect.
I think I have a feeling we need to self-actualize him, but we did not mess with the stealing
It's
fan.
a ceiling fix.
Headbutt.
Headbutt, because our head's safe.
Our head's super strong now.
Ow.
No good, huh?
Still hurts for some reason.
I feel like
Even
the
though
game.
we have the ultimate armor.
I feel like the game just ignored the choice we made earlier.
Yeah, just an oversight on the game designer's
It's a
part,
ceiling
really. Not our fault. Hold on to it.
Yeah, that's
Hold
what I
on
was
to
thinking.
it.
The same thing.
Yeah, I want to see Iris. Yes. Put the pot on her head. This game rules.
They thought of everything.
This is an incredibly good game. It didn't change anything.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
All right, I know how dream logic works.
If Sterling could see what we're doing in this, he would be so disappointed.
We fixed it.
Yeah, that was definitely something we needed to do. What's that big flower? Is that important?
I don't think I can. I think there's too much goo in the way.
Oh,
So
no.
I think we need to fuck up the book to get the eyeball to appear.
Okay.
Read it so it's like.
Definitely, definitely save 4 seconds tearing up the book. Every 4 seconds counts. Don't even bother reading them. It's just a waste. A waste of 3 to 6 seconds.
And then the eyeball
Here we
shows
go.
up. I think it has to be closed curtain.
Yeah, it has to be closed curtain. We've done everything else except pour lemon juice, and we don't have lemon juice.
Also, if the glass is there, it's not gonna like it's gonna get to him.
I can't believe our mighty pot armor doesn't help us against the eyeball.
I didn't even help us against the ceiling fan.
It left.
Great.
Alright. That was good, apparently.
Do you
That was
know
the thing we
something about
wanted
it?
to do.
That eye, it looks so familiar for some reason.
It was kind of cute.
It was so
All right,
familiar.
Date, you eyeball pervert.
Insane.
It felt like something I hadn't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
What?
Hitomi?
For 6 years, even. Ooh!
Skull!
A
Throw the
skull.
skull at Hitomi. Okay, oh. This is some... These are some...
malfunctioning. You want me to do
Yeah,
Just give it a
those are
little
some
kiss.
options.
I am seriously
Little
getting
kissy.
tired of
Mwah.
Yeah, with the pot on. Kiss it through the pot.
no reaction.
Oh, but that was...
Unbelievable. Yes.
Hitomi, what's up, girl?
It's Hitomi.
Yeah, admitted, Neo. That was a foregone conclusion. We were gonna kiss that skull from the moment we saw the skull. I don't like most of these. I want to talk to her to see if she still has robot voice in a dream.
All right, let's go.
Understood. Hey, Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again,
Hitomi
but
crashed.
more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try
Yeah, get
some-
weird, Iris.
Fawning?
Let it go.
Dante's into some weird stuff.
Oh, another book.
Yeah, I gotta tear that apart.
I don't even want to know what it's. I do want to know what it says. I'm sorry, John.
You just used your 1/4 on
Smile
it.
and kind
I can't
words of a
believe
woman
you.
Sounds like
No. The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
That's an interesting translation of Hostess Club, because I guarantee you in the original that was just Hostess Club.
See, aren't you happy?
What is this going to accomplish?
Yeah, I got
We're
to
driving number 89
find
into
out
a
that
corner.
Dante's a
By
Hostess
tearing
Club
a
creep.
book.
Yeah.
Once
I
again,
remember
I'm
how
just so
shocked I
attached to
felt
the
when Mizuki
protagonist.
tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
Also, just, I don't know, man. I get it. You have a 12-year-old roommate. They're gonna find your stuff, but I just feel like you should go to some effort to make sure your 12-year-old roommate doesn't find your porn.
Falco was in a bind. The rest is marked over.
Oh, come
I wanna
on!
know what happened after.
You son of a bitch!
A book.
No clues here. Yeah, we need to save all the time we can.
Green book.
I think we're
That
still
seems familiar.
I do not
boned.
think
I think
there
we're
is
gonna have
any
to do it
relation
yet
to-
again.
All right.
There's still one more book that hasn't been fucked up
30
with yet.
seconds.
Prevent the invasion from. Ah!
A book.
Yeah, tear it up.
Here I go.
All right.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. Uh,
A skull.
it's okay. The answer to this problem
Would
is,
that
or
not
this
be
puzzle
dead?
is skull shenanigans.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was
It turned
this?
into beautiful golden
Unknown.
light.
I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Who is that?
Oh god, we got a ×2 from that? Oh gosh. We have to prevent the invasion.
Ignore.
That's 240 seconds of ignoring. Hopefully this is the last thing and it'll just let us have it.
That's exactly the thing we've done every time.
Well, except that one time we closed the curtains.
Oh no, we fell asleep.
No.
Wake up!
Why did we fall asleep?
My body is heavy.
What?
Oh,
My head
the
is.
dream world is so confusing.
My head is so heavy.
Date.
Shit.
Alright, well, maybe this time we can figure out how to avoid waiting a whole 120 seconds for the second phone call, because that really ruins us.
I mean, I feel like we just lost a lot of time from kissing the skull. We learned. Look, we've learned a lot of extremely valuable information. Like, there's no reason to smell the flower.
Yeah, Midinio, we passed out a lot on our first run through just from touching the phone. We learned that we shouldn't touch the phone. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan still of the trial and error puzzle design.
I mean, at least we know there's not like another fork on. Like, at least I'm glad I checked that there's not another fork on this path.
Yeah, that this is just something we have to get through.
Which is probably why we were able to fail so miserably. Do you think I should still lick it though? Let her have fun.
Midinio, if you think we're about to force ourselves to fail, go ahead and interject. But I think we've mostly figured this one out. We just need to get that last barrier.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Get the blood.
Agent Date, you've got 4
Haha.
minutes.
A 10-second ignore speedrun strats. Except only if you go by the by the Somnium counter. It's not actually any faster.
Oh, we blew on the ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling.
Did that do anything?
I thought it did.
I mean, it changed the ceiling fan's direction, but I don't think it made anything happen.
Well,
in the room.
because the ceiling
maybe
fan,
there's like
the ceiling fan is green, which is an
now it's
indication,
black.
which is an indication of if it's involved in the green goo.
Okay.
Like, we only need to mess with the green book and the green stew.
Okay.
And so I think because of the fact that we empty the green stew,
It appears to be.
Maybe a soul.
I think
that
helps
destroy the green wall.
Yeah, that this is actually part of the right option somehow.
Man, I love that she does a whole pose when she puts the stupid pot on.
Is that book green? Is that book green? We gotta destroy We gotta destroy one of these books, man.
At least one of the books. This looks kind of greenish.
I think all of the books are green, to be honest. Like, because we destroyed both of these books to make the eyeball appear, and then the eyeball appears, and then we simply close the curtain. Actually, I'm gonna save it. Wait, no, I can't undo it. And then we close the curtain, and there's no reason to talk to Hitomi. She doesn't answer us.
3 minutes.
Hitomi is a trap.
But we could let's try something with the skull.
Yeah, we could try something new with the skull. We have a lot of time now, because we didn't pay that 120-second ignore the phone toll.
Check.
Oh, Midinio says we can undo it. Oh, if you hit escape, it'll undo.
Oh, okay. Wait, someone is in the stream? Oh my god.
Yeah, not just in the stream, in the chat.
Oh my god.
Congratulations on finding the rarest possible stream.
Oh my god, thank you.
There is a small amount of blood.
This is
flowing
actually
from my
a
left eye
reverse parasocial relationship where we simp for viewers.
Honestly, I'm just like, wow, how did you find the secret? It's like when a leprechaun like finds someone finding their gold. I'm just like, wow, gotta give it to you.
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
There's blood around the eye
Let's
socket.
break it open and see what's inside.
Well, Date, at some point someone peeled out your eye.
It's so hard for me to. I don't know. You don't think putting the pot on her head made this harder to see, right?
I don't think so.
We can try something with Hitomi. It's an interesting note to think that the skull has a missing eye there. That the game will, of course, not ever notice. Hello, Hitomi.
Yeah, I mean, characters in this game only acknowledge, like, very obvious facts when the game wants them to.
I'm gonna hug her. Give her a hug.
Well, I suppose I will. She's hard.
Ooh.
What?
Ah, no,
No.
Date. Wow.
Oh my god, what a fucking serial killer. There's a new thing over here. An eye.
Hey, it's an Iba eye.
What?
Bonus collectible eye.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god, we were so not bothered with those for so long. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, you get trophies and stuff.
I'm just gonna go back to tearing up these books, man.
Yeah, that seems like the thing you need to do. We did break the skull as well, so that might have something to do with it. But the books,
Green
you're
book.
right, are like weird and
I
green.
do not think there is any relation.
All right.
Yeah, nothing at all. That's why it changed after we destroyed the books.
We know the content of the books is not important, which saves us a bunch of time.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
It's just like literally the story he already told us. Number 89 already told us. I guess we can call him Falco now because we know he's Falco.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know if the game thinks we know that.
It does. He made it extremely obvious.
Talk?
I mean, we could try talking to it. We've already kissed and checked.
Hello there. What happened? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
This is good.
Humanity finally develops artificial
This is
intelligence.
Could you just let it linger on this looping animation for a sec?
Yeah, this is the fucking text on screen. Incredible. Oh, incredible.
Wow.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
You already did.
Never heard anyone say that.
Not in this timeline.
Okay.
But we can let her get the comeuppance.
A skull.
Yeah. Take vengeance. Maybe this is required anyways. We don't really know.
Would that not be disrespectful?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the pot is... I'm extremely glad we found the pot
Whose
thing.
skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot...
Because it makes this whole sequence so much more endurable.
Who's that?
What do I do?
Okay, so definitely don't ignore.
Lock.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that said look last time.
What?
Otherwise,
what?
Otherwise, I absolutely would have suggested that. Well, like a peephole or something. Because the whole prompt is to prevent the invasion, but we have failed.
Wow, it seems we've come to a Mexican standoff.
Stop!
Except both of us are pointing our guns at Hitomi. It's kind of the opposite of a Mexican
hey, we
standoff.
saw this earlier. We saw this in the vision in Iris's head? No?
Stop
or
right
no,
there.
no.
No, we
The
didn't.
dream. It was in our first original dream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, incredible. Incredible that the boss is here.
Oh, okay. I see what number 89's Galaxy Brain plan was. He cooperated with the police to fake the murder of Hitomi to set up Rohan and himself And as long as both of them were in prison and Rohan didn't know that Hitomi survived, Rohan would have believed that she was dead, and so the mob would stop hunting her. Or something like that.
Oh, he's old friends with our boss.
Yeah. I mean, I think the boss was the cop who cooperated with him to pull off his plan.
Yeah. Again, I do love how
this is a serious matter.
I do love how, again, this absolutely unhelpful to our situation.
Did our extremely unethical brain machine
Boss,
finally
where
make
is
someone's
she?
head explode?
I don't know.
Peter looks
I haven't
freaked
seen her
out.
since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Please stay calm and listen.
Mm-hmm.
Your head
Soul
exploded.
Tsuchima's body was discovered.
Missing an
It was
eye.
cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Oh.
That can't be.
Well,
yeah, we're on
housekeeper found
Minio,
him and
we're on
reported it to the
some
police.
kind of weird dead-end route. And we're just trying to finish it up before we rewind time and decide not to cure Mizuki's psychological trauma or whatever.
And one more thing.
Or kiss the TV.
So was missing his left eye.
Okay, wait. How was he chopped up in that vase?
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
And missing but enough to think that specifically his eye was taken.
Probably, yes.
He's a rich guy. He owns big vases.
Oh, okay.
It's a huge vase.
I'm like imagining like a slurry in like a normal flower vase.
You were just imagining a body milkshake.
What is
Yeah.
it,
Says
Date?
the head is separate, and they've played this. They also say it's a big vase. So I am still right.
So we get to see the
So
vase.
later.
That's
Before that, I need to talk to boss.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the rich guy funeral vase.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Honestly, of all the murders that have occurred so far, I'm least tore up about So.
I do love that the game is it's very interesting that
Not here.
the game is like giving us so much information that just like seems completely random to the actual story.
Mirinio says we have to
What the hell is
check the
going
rug.
on?
I feel like okay.
What is going
Yeah.
on?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
There's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it
Yeah,
was a dream?
I like
it
that
completely
Date's
random?
alternative to giving number 89 a deal
No,
was to
that
put him
can't
in
be.
Somnium, even though we know that Somnium gives us horrible clues and would be way worse than just giving him a deal and hearing the rest of his testimony.
You said earlier, like, oh, surely we've connected that 89 is Falco and F. And but then he says stuff like this, and I'm like, I don't know if Date actually
Can't dream
knows
of a face
that.
you've never seen.
It's really hard to tell
Number
what the characters
89
in the
must
game
know
have put
Boss
together.
somehow.
This is a serious secret. The boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Boy band poster.
Make sure we get...
Why are you getting excited?
I but thank you. Make sure we get that rug. Yes!
Wait,
Yes!
incredible. I'm sorry. I clicked in the second one too quickly, but
Maybe this
nothing but
is
gay
fun.
manga under here.
Like what?
I wonder if she reads like
I would
Yaoi
appreciate
Hands
it if you
BL or like
exercised
straight
thought
up
before
Bara.
opening your mouth.
Yeah.
I really hope it's just like big
We
boys Bara.
want it to be Bara, but it's 100% just fucking boy love.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get a high
I don't
score,
know,
you get
man.
a clue.
I just
Do you
want
really think that is
Hitomi,
the case?
sorry, the boss to be in
This
here
isn't
reading
an
manga
escape
about
room.
romance between two huge muscly
I
cavemen.
know.
Maybe something is inside the
Mirinio
ship.
says
I
it's
looked with the
cuter,
X-ray
so
mode,
it
but
is
did not
Bara,
discover anything.
which is a good point. All right.
Hey,
Uh,
I know you're hiding something, Mario.
this guy's name is Mario.
I'm not hiding anything.
Fuck.
Wait, what? Okay.
The second block of text was just as good as the first.
I know.
a mannequin, but it's a cop, so I trust him.
Damn it, boss.
Thank you for this comedic relief as we approach the end of this super dead-end route.
This continues to be like the greatest room in the game.
Absolutely.
Boss loves her wine. Maybe
Boss
she
is
got
probably my
drunk
favorite
and went to
character. I wish
Hitomi's
he
house
was
for some reason.
present for more of the
sound
story.
drunk
Maybe the other
yourself.
routes have more Boss. The wine bottle is not relevant, we assure you.
The hint
Look at the
is
big
Tanuki
catch flag.
statue. It must be a cryptogram. Some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
I do love that this extremely like dramatic action music is playing while I just like look. Oh, it's a big key.
Got it.
The big
This
huge
must be
key.
the key to solving the mystery.
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
Finally, now we enter Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. This is where we start the Kingdom Hearts. There's a Kingdom Hearts level of I the Somnium file, and then a I the Somnium file level of Kingdom Hearts, and you have to play both to get the true ending.
And then finally, Date can go into Smash.
Have you always been down here? Maybe you've overheard some of the boss's secrets. Maybe I'll sync
This
with you.
Date, if you don't take this more seriously, I will end you.
I would really like it if there was Fidenio says we have to sync with Sora. we gotta put fucking Hoodie Mickey in the sync machine.
See, the thing with Sora is I feel like it would just be like when you go inside the like heart version of the island.
Dude, it would be the most confusing brain puzzle ever. It would depend on a total mastery of Kingdom Hearts lore. The Kingdom Hearts lore is just something that you make up while you're saying it.
No, that's not true.
Boss must be
Okay,
ready to see the
Patrick.
robot who was
Kingdom
programmed
Hearts
to show
super
up at
fan.
Hitomi's house.
I love Kingdom
Date,
Hearts.
calm down.
One day I'll get to play the games, but in the meantime, I just get to find out about the lore.
Why would that matter?
I'm hoping that we're just gonna look at every object in this room and find nothing, and then the scene will change.
I am like,
you gotta beat her high score at darts.
yeah, I mean, no, that's what he said.
Did you look at the Matryoshka?
Yeah, he opened it. There was a smaller one inside.
Of course, that's what's supposed to be in there.
Snowboard.
Yeah, you gotta snowboard down the street.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's on her
Can you hack this
computer. I
PC?
guess
I will
that's
try.
that's possible. We do have a cyber eye that has hacked many times.
She has too many passwords.
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video
You
data.
just know the boss's credentials.
It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
Oh no, is the boss getting sawed in half?
That is...
Nice.
Sajima.
The boss is the one who took our eyeball. Whoa! Whoa, that's the
Nice.
boss.
Or someone wearing the boss's clothes.
Why?
I mean,
Why?
I know we've decided to believe that it was just an actual polar bear in the... Okay, it's the boss. Or someone wearing a very convincing boss prosthetic.
I love that she just like recorded this and was like, gotta send it to my work email.
That's
No.
it? That's the end? Case remains unsolved?
I feel like we solved the case.
Yeah, I feel like we have really clear video evidence of who killed at least Sosajima.
Oh, it's gonna kick us out to the main menu, isn't it? Damn.
Gosh, that's Sosajima.
Insomnia. Alright, so... I'm...
Locked.
What?
Yeah, that was the first ending we got.
Wait.
we so far we've only been back. We've only rewinded one time to change the results of the Mizuki Somnium
because
we didn't want Mizuki to just be catatonic forever.
I thought it was because we thought it was a dead end because I forgot how to look around.
Wait, what is a lock? Mida Neo, please explain this game to us.
That's what I was like.
Because apparently we're doing it wrong.
Wait, so I think we could have found something out in the dream, but we don't have the information.
Patrick, have you ever played Zero Escape? Because I have not.
I've never played a Zero Escape.
Okay, so we have to progress through other routes to progress along that route, it seems like.
Alright, then let's kiss the TV.
Let's kiss the TV. I do love TV.
I do like it's so that's very interesting game design.
Right, Minonio is saying that it involves getting information from other branches of the game, which implies that Date is experiencing all of these timelines at once.
Oh, that does make the flowchart make a little bit more sense.
But there must
Date
be
is
a
actually
connection.
he hasn't left his apartment to go to work yet. He's just thinking of everything that could possibly happen today and plotting it out on a corkboard.
I'm still like really waiting for an explanation for that screenshot I saw of Date holding Iris at gunpoint.
Midanio, was this game made by the same people as Zero Escape, or is it just a really similar design?
No, it was the same people as Zero Escape.
Okay.
I know this. I researched this game a little bit before we started playing. To like make sure it was like good, and people seem to like it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've liked it so far.
TV.
They're not being as intense with the like thematic links, like having like injecting Egyptian mythology at every possible point they can and shit. But maybe they'll bring that back. Yeah. I really loved that.
Hit, right?
I think we spun the dial last time.
And fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
At least with the other route.
Yay!
Oh. Oh man, I was like, oh damn, the non-trauma route.
Bummer.
What was that just now?
Oh hell yeah!
A filter has occurred.
Iris must have.
Everything's made out of paper now. No, everything's made out of paper now.
It is not yet possible to determine that.
Cool.
Let's continue the investigation. There is.
Oh, and there's no Rube Goldberg machine.
We don't know that yet. There could be.
No, because as soon as we went into that room, after we did that with the dial, like, we saw all of that shit. Ooh, drugs.
I think we probably want to get to that froggy.
Investigate the bottle.
It slapped us with an X2 and immediately.
We chose violence.
Yeah, Midanio, I think on some level we're just harmonizing chaotically with these dream sequences.
Oh.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
The surgery table that we did not learn anything about.
Yay! I mean, they had to build two completely different puzzles in this space, so I guess it makes sense that in one solution there's stuff that just goes unused.
I want to learn about butterflies.
This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
It does so annoy me that the books have text. When it's like, that's one of the most famous things about dreams, right? Is that you can't read language.
Unknown.
Well, but I
There's
mean, the
no
text
name
is
written on it.
obviously not in Japanese, right? Like, I've seen
A
text
butterfly
in
rep-
dreams. It just doesn't make any sense.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
For some reason, I used to have dreams featuring text a lot when I would fall asleep in the shower as a kid, which I did surprisingly.
Wait.
With surprising frequency.
Wait. I don't want to know.
What do you mean you don't want to know?
I don't.
I was a child. I was a weird kid who enjoyed taking very long showers.
The more
and
you
I would
do,
just take little
the less
naps.
time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
No choice. I want to get that gun.
You'll need the
A
gun to
revolver.
defeat these child's
It
drawings.
appears that way.
Oh, it's in a vice.
Okay. Look down the barrel.
Not shoot? Alright, I'll look down the barrel. What are we aiming at?
It's
I just want to make Iris nervous.
Wait, it just looked at the gun.
There we go. Get real close.
Oh my god.
Tell me what your robot eyes see.
Bang!
Yes.
Fuck. Finally.
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
Damn.
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
You can't prank a robot.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
She just doesn't understand how guns work.
Just a lock.
Well, I mean, also she's like a mental projection of herself. She's, you know, we saw her spread her blood all
If
over.
this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby trapped?
I do
What
not
is the
see
Delta
anything else
Princess a
inside.
reference to?
Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
That's the same thing as before, but I feel like it hit something. Where'd that
Before
knife
it hit a
go?
mannequin.
Yeah,
it went into the wall. There it is, next to the gas canister.
So little.
The knife that flew
Knives
out of the
are
locker.
smaller than gas canisters. What? Excuse
I'm
me?
sorry, John. I have to.
Do you wish for me to die?
No,
This.
I do not.
But why must I commit
This.
seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
This is so whack. This is
haiku
incredible.
final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that. Is this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
I was a Sengoku
That's the
scholar. You
problem.
can't do this
But in
Mickey
any case,
Mouse shit
I will
with her.
not do it.
Wow.
The knife.
You know, the scene was worth the time.
Is pushing it in worth the ×2?
This doesn't seem like the right. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the right
cannot be
scenario
pushed
for
in
trying to
any-
push it in.
Okay. Well.
Because we've gone into child's drawing mode. There aren't mannequins to murder.
Oh my god, I forgot that the boss is not a bad person right now.
Go look at the other TV. Yeah, this really colors our interactions with Boss forever.
You want me? It's a butterfly ripped in half. Oh, it's a bird.
Yeah,
A
this is a
retro
new TV.
Hit?
I guess hit.
I'm-
We chose violence once, why wouldn't we choose it again? Oh no.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is a retro.
I'm changing the channel, man. Or investigate? Because that's only 10 seconds. That ain't bad.
I won't watch Bird Channel.
A picture of a bird.
Did Iris make this?
Unknown.
Okay, very informative.
I mean, we know the the Cyclops killer that Pewter was talking about, the guy with the oxytocin dysfunction, was 12 when he killed his
revolver.
first person. So maybe this has something to do with that guy. Like the child's drawings and stuff. Although these are pretty primitive drawings for a 12-year-old.
It is fixed with a vibration.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
You have 1 minute left.
Man, these used to be so easy.
An operating table.
Bleep.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
Wait, did you investigate?
Yeah.
Surgery or
Only
You should have
worse.
slept.
Only
You should have used that 1 in 7 to sleep.
It's an
Just for
Okay,
you,
you got
just
another one.
for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure this will solve the mystery. We're gonna have to do this again.
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Gotcha,
fucking.
you've got less than 30 seconds.
I'm just gonna fucking.
Look, boss,
Menu.
no one. Yeah, there we go.
These
Look,
got
boss,
so
no one
hard.
Gets through the Somnium on their first try.
Yeah. We did so well for a little bit.
Again, I don't know if I would call it hard because a lot of these, like, except for the ones where there's like an established pattern, right? A lot of these are just kind of a combinatoric puzzle, or you're just exploring like a matrix of possibilities.
I do love how many. I do love how much of the like investigate is like. Oh, we've learned nothing of value, Date. And
Although it does give us prompts, and we don't pay attention to the prompts enough.
What do you
It
mean?
appears to be a
I look at all the props before I do anything.
Okay, well I don't. Oh no! I mean the prompt in the top left that tells us what the next lock is, and gives us a very vague description of what we have to do, like tear and stab it.
Oh.
Up in the top left.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh. I
This is
never.
the first time you've seen it.
Wow.
Okay, Mininia, maybe this explains why we got such a weird route first try.
So we're still tearing and stabbing though. I want to get that knife.
Just
Yeah, produce knife.
Good idea.
So, I guess now you can throw it. But
Well,
what at?
I have to get it out.
the knife that flew out. Like this?
There it goes. It came out. Oh,
What?
Incredible.
Threw it.
we did it.
Problem solved.
Oh no, we committed bird murder.
That's okay.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I just got an achievement.
I think I understand. I'm starting to
What's
see
the
the picture.
achievement?
For clearing 89 Somnium.
Oh, okay. Arrived a little late. Good job. You tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Shoot and kill.
Ooh, but what's the target? I guess the new TV. Oh,
Mininia says that a lot of things in
A
this
revolver.
Somnium
Is it real?
are
It appears
related
that
to
way.
the events of the mystery. But it's not clear until you finish the game.
I do not
That's
see
interesting.
any bullets in.
I'm glad. Because, like,
Alright,
the
I'll give it a
first one
shot.
was just nonsense.
it's not loaded?
As I thought, this will not work.
You need a
Darn.
bullet.
They didn't keep a loaded gun in the vice.
I need a bullet.
An oil.
Maybe this oil drum's full of bullets.
Oh, it's mosaic. It's just filled with
Yeah.
dicks.
This is the other place Pewter keeps. This is where Pewter keeps his digital Bara manga. He's uploaded them into Iris's brain. Okay.
Nice.
What does this mean?
Who can say? But those are bullets.
Bullets!
Maybe you can use them in that gun.
Okay. Time for me to shoot a TV. Excuse me. Beep, beep,
Yay.
beep.
A revolver.
Can we use
There
the
we go.
bullets we found earlier?
Use all of them, please.
This could work.
Definitely cut
I'll try
away for
shooting it.
loading the gun. We wouldn't want to teach kids how to do that.
I thought you were gonna say we definitely don't want to have to do a whole animation on this object.
That's true. That's the more likely one.
Oh no, it's a headshot. Oh my god, it's a super
Incredible.
headshot. This is where the Halo man comes in and goes headshot. I can't believe those prompts were there that whole time.
This is an upsetting posture. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
this is confusing.
It's so Seijima.
In the blue person is the second murderer, either the person who's not Falco or Rohan. I have a feeling this is not Rohan.
Midinia is doing some Pepe Silvia shit. Apparently, all of the animal symbols were meaningful.
I mean, Iris wears cat ears. Oda is named after a bird. We've actually encountered the butterfly before in a different Somnium. Actually, I think we've encountered
whole thing
a
on the
butterfly
monitor?
textbook somewhere.
There was a butterfly textbook in the Somnium we just did.
No, what I'm saying is elsewhere. I'm pretty sure we've encountered a butterfly textbook.
But we're just as confused as
Okay.
you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange.
They need to get okay, look, the problem is we need to get some sort of like creative lit person in here. Someone with an MFA.
Dreams are developed
Or maybe your
outside of our
stupid
conscious
dream
will.
machine is bad and useless. Have you considered that
When you
maybe
sink
people's
into
dreams
Somnium,
aren't that
There is no
informative?
guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
I just want
Could've
one
been Iris
character in
herself.
this story who's like, I don't think this is doing anything.
That is a possibility.
I don't think so.
The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
Oh. Oh, that's right, this is Iris.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Sejima somewhere.
Okay.
And
And-
made
We
out
did
with
see
him.
Congressman Sejima in there.
And there's the
We
connection.
saw that shadow kiss him too.
Did that happen
In the other
reality?
the other timeline, it was like there's no connection between Iris and Sojima.
Not necessarily. I'm sure
Yeah.
you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
I've never had dreams like that.
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that?
Wait, why is it less uncomfortable to be open about your dreams of kissing celebrities than your dreams
Anyway,
of
you
kissing
know what I
porn
mean.
stars? Are you trying to convince the
A
boss that
dream
you've
is
never
not made up
watched
entirely
porn?
of memories.
You act like a creep
It can
24/7,
include
Dante.
things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed
Just
to be
me and the
Iris,
Hulk.
her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right. Because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible
on
she
either
just saw him
side
on
there.
TV or online.
Smooch is a good word.
I.
They're
Are,
making the ellipse noise.
are we not gonna pretend that it seemed like So's head was on someone else's body?
I mean,
I saw boobies and he was wearing a choker.
yeah.
Dante, Iris is about to wake up.
I don't know.
Got it.
When we saw So, he was wearing a loose-fitting yukata. Maybe that's just what he looks like under there.
Putting me to sleep
Book
when I wasn't
some.
expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
Wait, did they just like go and hit her with a 2x4?
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
The consent
forced
form
me to sign.
includes going into the dream machine.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
At least this route means she won't be extremely sussy.
I'm okay.
So have you ever
Normal, I
kissed your
guess.
old man?
Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Wow.
Inside my head?
Big admission.
Yeah, I
Iris,
know
are
his
you
name
into
and
local
face.
politics?
I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
That's right. There would be no reason a politician would be connected to a highly corporatized idol industry.
Yeah. Iris says sweating.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Man, I'm just realizing
tell anyone
Oda's
about that
icon is
thing.
his belt.
What is
Yeah,
that thing?
it's his little Kamen Rider belt. His little Digimon belt.
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba.
Ask him
Ota's
about the
phone is
thing
still
he said
broken,
that he
right?
wouldn't tell you
But he
about.
definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same
Thanks
number?
for the timely
Yes.
info.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey.
Oh
it's
yeah, I
Konami
forgot that
Date.
every
Where are
phone
you?
call is a video call. Welcome to hell. What a dystopian future.
Well, that's why he looks so upset.
Ota, I know you can hear
Yeah.
me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
I'd be like, wait a minute, prove it. Pan the camera down towards your
Is
pants.
Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law Number 198. Persons may
Oh
refuse
god, I
to
forgot.
heed a
Ota's a
summons
Freeman
or
on
leave
the
the
land.
supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect.
But she could be. Detained's extremely loose wording.
This applies
Yeah,
to
she's
all
just
persons
hanging
of
out.
interest.
Well, what I mean is that, like, the arrest or detained, and it's like, detained is so broad.
Oh yes, yeah. Maybe we could categorize this as detainment. The police in Japan have pretty broad powers.
I don't even know if we're technically cops.
Damn.
It isn't clear. We do a lot of non-cop-like things.
But also, like, our title is like text. It's technically like IT.
Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
Oda, I know you just want me
This
to
kid
bring
is starting to get on my
Iris there
nerves.
so that you can do your ultimate
So,
white knighting
what are you
plan
going
and
to
get
do?
murdered by an ice buzzsaw. Which
Shit.
I guess is operated by my boss wearing a polar bear costume.
What? Okay.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Agreed, Mid
Yeah,
and Neo. Ota
telepathically.
is the worst.
I have
I
special
keep forgetting
powers.
that he's 24 years old, and every time I remember he's 24, I'm like, oh my god, he's horrible.
I mean, after seeing his serial killer smile, it's like, I believe it.
Anyway, let's go.
I just want to get into his bedroom to find the polar bear costume.
A whole closet full of animal costumes.
Oh yeah, it's just like our uniform, our like
Tessa.
outfit, like little clothes rack, but
yeah,
of
where
polar.
it's just three
Thank you,
duplicate,
Ota.
like Mizuki clothes sets and our clothes sets. But
It's
with Ota,
thanks
it's
to
just
you.
4 polar bears.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe
Says
not.
Ota.
But you better keep your promise.
Maybe not.
Ota, I wish I could reach through the screen and dunk you into a trash can
Ooh.
right now.
Photo. Menu. Iris. This is your first time
Why
here?
does that matter? Do you want me to leave?
What?
Wait, why is there a walk under there?
Dante's wondering the same thing. Low table.
Mayumi, what are you up to?
Disposable.
Just
Condiments.
Doing her usual
Menu.
humanoid Pokemon shenanigans.
I feel like if she had come here, it would have probably come up because Mayumi hates her.
Yeah.
Don't you,
You
have
should
things
probably
to
look
ask
at
Ota?
at Iris's face.
Hurry up.
Apparently one of my eyeballs is. Ota's favorite chair.
Ota's throne.
Oh my god, they've cut off even more of it. This is as far as I can come over.
My field of view.
They're like, please stop clicking on all the green things. God, he's so short.
He's very small.
Where's your mom? Where's your
She's
mom?
in the living room in the back.
I mean, his mom is also
I think
like
she's
2
watching
feet
TV
tall.
or something.
Mid and Neo, I think the only redeeming thing about Ota is that
Did
Mayumi
you come all the way here
rules.
just to ask
Mayumi's
me that?
great.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Kept you waiting, huh?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
Oh no.
All of them,
As long
buddy.
as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
Oh wait, swinging door. Swinging door.
Gotta make sure that text is great.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh,
I'm a cop. Sometimes I see your text messages.
Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a
Will you
picture
turn
on the
around
counter,
real
right?
quick?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes.
What?
Extremely sussy.
He's so weird. He's gonna tase us. Holy shit. Oh, the walk?
Hit us with a walk! Ota, you could have killed us.
This is how you know Date's not remembering timelines, but he didn't take out the eyeball.
Oh yeah, Iba recorded everything.
Iba's calling the cops right now. Iba just called my cell phone.
God, I wish Iba called the cops, but I bet she didn't.
Who's driving? Can Ota's feet reach the pedals? Wait.
Head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m.
They just
You've
put
been
me back
unconscious
in
for
my
nearly
car.
5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I
And
recorded
Ota
video
didn't
of the
notice that
incident.
your eyeball
Take a
was
look.
wiggling around like crazy.
It's good that the robot eyeball somehow has control over the
I'll get
eyelid.
the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Wait, Mayumi, do you see what's going on here? Whoa, Iris is just coldly stepping to Mayumi.
Tessa!
What did she give
What's
her?
wrong?
She whispered
Did
something.
happen?
No, everything's fine.
She whispered something. She
Okay,
said,
let's go.
"Your boy is
boy's
24
about-
years old."
Your son is about to put on a polar bear costume and kill me.
Oh my god, it was an activation hypnosis phrase.
Now Mayumi's putting on the polar bear costume.
Dude,
and
why
also
didn't you chase
a pair of stilts.
Dude, I think you might not be that
He
far
sort of
off.
jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
Maybe so.
This is a good point Date's making.
The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
Okay.
Cool, I love having broken electronics inside my skull.
Yeah. A weird jelly hamster in my skull.
Date.
It doesn't
How am I
work.
gonna report this one?
Do you think if you took an X-ray of Date's skull, you would just see the little hamster body in there behind his eye?
Now the killer. Well, just watch. I sent the address to Iba.
Let's go. We're back.
Yep. Sorry, Iris, you gotta die. There's no other choice on
This
this
is just.
timeline.
I love how they found a situation to make it even more suspicious of a scenario where Iris dies.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Koto.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Are we closer, or are we closer than we were before?
I mean, we were already on the road when we got the... And we didn't have to talk to Mama.
I love that the MGS evasion music's happening.
Yep, it's back.
Dun, dun, dun. I can't wait to control Date like Snake.
Midineo says the hamster does not show up on the X-ray, which saddens me.
I mean, you wouldn't want to take it with the hamster in there.
You don't want to expose the hamster to X-ray radiation.
Well, I was just thinking it's like, oh my god, the sick bastard. No, he's back.
Sick polar bear.
I wish it was a real polar bear so that they could be like, the boss could be like, Date. He's endangered.
Coca-Cola, won't you?
He's endangered. You can't hurt him.
Tessa! Hold on, I'll save you!
Ota!
Alright, so this part is probably Ota just putting on a little show.
Well, did you notice how he struggled pulling it down?
Stay away from Tessa!
The polar bear did not.
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please let me
Midineo
make
is
it in
advancing
time.
the theory that Iris is being executed by a polar bear cartel because she refused the Coca-Cola sponsorship.
I mean, we already
That
reached that
works.
because of their name. That gang is just named Bear, headed up by the Tekken character.
I mean, it's just that the Kumakura uses the bear kanji for Kuma. I don't.
It's a coincidence.
I don't actually remember what the second kanji is.
Ah, sick.
Damn, Iris is alive.
You
But
okay?
Ota has been owned.
Hey, fucker.
Date.
Where did they go?
Date, somehow this is your fault.
Door.
Wait, they ran
Hang on,
away?
Ota. Help is on the way.
Midineo has a fitting
Don't worry,
epitaph for
Iris is
Ota.
alive.
Just typed in "eat shit."
I just really want him to like
right,
do an
I'm on it.
aside and be like, but don't call that ambulance.
Honestly, I want that on my gravestone. A little man who ate shit.
Oh man, I can't wait. Interesting. Well, we caught him.
Any traces of the culprit?
The case is
Still
solved.
nothing. We also didn't catch
It
the
was a
culprit on
polar
any
bear.
of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
There
While
were
wearing
surveillance
a polar
cameras,
bear
huh?
costume.
Maybe they took it out in the ocean.
Yes, please, God, please show us the
If it
polar
were
bear as
filled with
much as
something
possible.
heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Is Iris gonna get a cyber eye?
Oh, what's up this Nuki up to? Oh, a rug. Soccer ball, volleyball, RC car, police officer, fishing sign. Excuse me, boss. Dart machine.
Sorry, boss, I gotta turn all this green text gray.
Happy birthday. I love that it's like it's a happy birthday decoration, but that's also clearly a parking sign.
Mm-hmm. It was originally a happy birthday decoration.
Well, the Y is from a different set, so it was Hape birthday. Snowboard.
That's a police poster? The one that's just like an office lady? Okay.
Skis. A skier and a snowboarder? A woman of many talents, I see. I love Soba. I love such like a cursed existence, John, where like my brain won't allow me to get soba or udon or any kind of like soup-based noodle dish at a restaurant because my brain is like, soup isn't worth the price of a meal. Soup is something you just make.
But you don't know how to make.
But I don't know how to make it, so I'm never
real udon soup.
I'm not like gonna be making it, but I'm also never gonna be buying it.
Wow.
I mean, look, I get some donburi, I get some curry, it's fine, but
when did you come under the effect of this curse? Why do you do this to yourself?
as long as I can remember, like literally, like we got like some Japanese takeout like last weekend, and I got a really good katsu donburi. It ruled. It was really good. Even though like the takeout kind of fucks it up because there's like some pickled radish and some fucking some like mandarin like orange thingy.
Like on the donburi?
No, just that's supposed to come with the meal.
Oh, but you didn't get it.
Oh no! So they cram it in the box, which is a donburi, so it's also just all the rice.
Oh no!
It actually is rules. I'll take it, man. Hey.
Okay. I mean, the pickled radish is supposed to be eaten with the rice, but the mandarin oranges, I don't know. I don't like mixing sweet and savory.
Well, it's not sweet. I think it's also pickled. They're not sweet. Tell me
They were taken to Central Hospital.
It's they're orange light.
Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable.
I'll send you a photo of next time I get some.
Yeah, send me a photo so I can help you unpuzzle what the food you're eating is.
She's still in surgery?
It's not like that, and the radish are not mentioned in the food summary on the menu, so.
When is Iris joining our police department?
Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
I hope it's also just a.
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
No one's been able to get into contact
She
with
was
her.
at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota.
That's how we're interpreting this scene?
Perhaps she knows
Yeah, that scene did not look like that.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Like, Iris very
You should
clearly
ask Aiba
stepped
about
towards
that.
her and then away.
Yes, I've already done
Did
some
maybe
research.
some rude hand gestures or some Bene Gesserit
Okiura
sim
Fisheries
like
is
signing.
owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
Alright, we get to learn about...
Okiura
Oh wait,
Fisheries
we've
has
had
nothing
this
to
one
do with
before.
Renju.
I was like literally leading in, being like, "What are we gonna learn?"
For the past
No,
17
this
years,
is nothing
Renju
new.
holds no shares and is not
We've
involved in the
truly
management.
crossed over to the part where they are just
In short,
re-showing us
Renju
scenes.
did not inherit the company from his
So it's a coincidence?
unknown.
Known.
Yeah, it's totally a coincidence. Definitely has nothing to do with Renju.
It's still
Yeah,
ongoing,
for whatever
but they
reason.
haven't found anything of note yet.
You know, it is very interesting that it was like a refrigerated warehouse, and it was a
Date,
polar bear
Aiba,
who did
go
the
to the
murder.
warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find
know.
some useful clues.
Theming.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
What? But,
Right. She's part of the Okiura family, too.
but the family's not affiliated
Oh,
with the
speaking of.
with the warehouse company.
Hey, boss.
And, like,
Did you end
Mizuki's
up sending
12.
anyone to
Why
take
would
care
she
of Mizuki
know?
yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki
Yeah,
should
you
still
know, the
be
polar bear one.
So Mizuki's at home.
Detective
And
Polar
I'm
Bear.
fairly certain
Detective
she's
P.
furious
Bear.
with you.
She's like, boss is just like, I love Polar Bear Cafe
After
so
leaving
much.
her alone with Mama, I mean.
Why would she be mad about being left alone with Mama? Mizuki doesn't even like
So,
it.
Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
God, this is another one I hope they keep showing us as much as possible.
I just like.
But Iris says she's
What
never
is
met him.
okay? So what is this thing here? Are we supposed to interpret like
Bomb collar.
oh, like
Why
a
not
fur
ask So
collar?
about it?
No, bomb collar, like a battle royale bomb collar.
No, you're looking at the choker. I'm talking about this part.
Oh, that's like a dress shirt collar,
So
but like
lives
a
in
really
Azabu,
flared
right?
one.
Ah.
I guess I could.
Yeah, that's really common. Like,
All right, boss. I'm going
sort
to...
of
Got it. We're
casual
Let's go,
leaning
Roger
business
that.
attire for women in Japan is to have that like popped collar.
Yeah, I've played a Yakuza game or 2 or 6.
Yeah, the Yakuza dames have that shit all the time.
Oh, I was just thinking about Kiryu and the new lad.
Oh my god. Yeah, Japanese office ladies just dress like Kiryu.
I mean, look.
A lot of them dress like Majima.
2 cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
It's so interesting because in this alternate timeline, it implies that the polar bear ran away, realized that no one would make it there in time, and then ran back, put Oda in the bear costume,
The Matsushita family.
put Oda on the saw, or like killed
It
fucking
appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Iris, and then put Oda on there, and
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
yeah, it's clearly his mom's car. Like, clearly Oda is involved in this.
Ota's
Finally.
fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift. Iris's fingerprints were
We'll
found
also
around
just
the
look at the
passenger
shape
seat.
of that car.
Those were the only prints recently made.
It also looks vaguely Pokemonish. It looks like something
there
that would
anything
come
else
out of
found
a
inside the
capsule.
car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
It fits
Ota's
the
cell phone. The one
Matsushita
he
family.
purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Van's owned by the Matsushita Company.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Most of the data is
Stolen.
pornography
Last
and
night, the
screenshots
owner
of
the
Twitter
vehicle
flame
reported
wars
it
Oda
was
was
stolen
having
at
with
10:33
himself.
p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto.
Oh, wow,
a
right by the
convenience store
fucking
along
prison.
Fuchu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Mr. Policeman, I gave you all the clues.
One of these days, one of the cops that we see on scene will just solve the mystery for us.
Water?
Date,
Yes,
look,
inspect water.
The school of mullet.
And
Aren't the fish so cute?
Oh.
We were rewarded. See if you can turn around. Can you move your head?
Oh my god, I completely forgot.
I knew you did. There we go. There's a whole
It looks
other
like a person.
90 degrees of field of view of
What?
green
No,
text for us
never
to
mind.
look at.
It's a silicone doll in the shape of a
Oh.
woman.
oh, I see.
We'll get to the crane minute, Neo. I guarantee it. We hate green text here.
Oh my god, Dante just complained
Yeah,
about the
Dante-
tape.
Yeah, he agrees with you about the yellow tape.
It looks like that girl Reika from the cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What?
He looks nothing like her.
He's talking about the silicone doll.
No, I did that at the oil drum.
Oh, what?
Incredible.
Is Aiba
Can you please move
negging
the
your
crane?
hostess club
Date,
girlfriend?
please.
Oh, stop.
Oh no. The crane is truly towering.
Alright, now I can turn the other way. Oh, look
Who
at
took
that.
the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Nio's
What?
losing it over the crane.
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
Wait, why did... Okay, sure. In the list of important information of it being stolen, Oda stealing it is
Ota's
secondary.
fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The
He
stream
stole
of
two
the polar bear
cars?
started around 3 a.m.
I knew it. I freaking knew Ota was
Correct.
doing the ultimate White Knight operation. A White
About 10
Knight
minutes
psyop.
later,
Aw,
Ota
come on,
appeared
put him back
screen.
on screen.
Otis stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
That's right. He was setting it up.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
But I didn't even get to look right yet.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Okay. There's probably tons of green text on the right, but okay.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started. A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
What's his Twitch handle? Maybe it's a clue.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
See, when I played 12 minutes, they implied the opposite. In fact, that it could lead me right to the person's
into the
house.
Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co. Ltd. is listed. However, I found the password written directly on the router.
Alright, this is all stuff we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
The tires of the forklift.
It hasn't been moved in a while. What do you think?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
But this one seems fine. But we will not remark on it.
That machine is used to cut ice.
I think
we have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Do you think it's possible the polar bear tried to do this because Iris has like a VTuber persona that's a bear? And the polar bear's really pissed about that.
Wait, so I'm just trying to take in the fact that what they just said was, oh yeah, this is the empty warehouse where we just put that one ice cutting machine in the middle and just...
Yeah, it's where the big ice saw is.
It's normal.
No
It's weird because they have that forklift in the room. They could have said that the forklift was used to move the ice saw to a more cinematic location, but they explicitly say the forklift has not been moved.
Yeah. I just imagine like a fucking dock worker being like, "Oh yeah, the warehouse with the ice cutting machine in it."
Yeah, we use that as a haunted house on Halloween. Yeah, the kids love it. We got the haunted forklift. We got the ice cutting machine.
If Ota hadn't come to save her,
we put a dummy made of ballistic gel
Oh my
on the
God,
machine. That's why we know it still works.
I love that no one has any suspicion about Ota in this situation.
Yeah, he's an extremely normal boy who does normal things. Hasn't done anything suspicious. Still, like, you know.
Wait.
Like,
No,
hearing.
unfortunately, I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
What a different
Hey,
tone
now
over
you're
the
talking.
scene.
You're buying, right?
Sure.
I don't even know this inspector's name.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
She can come.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame. Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
What if we kissed, Mr. Inspector?
I don't know why.
No, nothing
When I
so far.
talk to you, I think a lot about what it would be like if we were in a different world where it was okay for us to love each other.
This place point by point.
Hey, you want to see some I think my friend called it Bara?
Found this under a rug and it really opened my eyes.
What if we just looked at it together casually?
With heating wires.
What?
That keeps me warm.
Whoa!
Nice, right? All the cops
You
and
got a
inspectors
space
around here are
jacket.
wearing them.
Everyone's got a space jacket.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
I told you it does not.
I hope there's a scene where we meet Reika and she's perfectly barrel shaped.
Yeah, me too. There's a dark spot over here.
She's just a Dalek in a fancy dress. Night vision.
Night vision. Okay, I don't think night vision would help you see
should go
in
pick
the
it up.
in the fucking fog, but
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
aw,
You've been collecting them for
Odoroki
3
Man.
years.
it looks like one of those Danganronpa.
Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them.
I wish candy here had
Even
collectibles
after
in
Mizuki
it.
lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it's a dark chocolate after saying it's a bittersweet memory.
Perhaps we can use it as a clue.
The big pun setup.
Let's investigate further.
What? This is the clue that takes us out of the scene? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date,
No, what takes us
we're
out of
at
the
our
scene
limit.
is Date's
We've
too
examined
cold.
everything of interest here.
I agree.
You can't stop me.
No,
Only a
but there's
few
still
items
green
on the shelf.
text.
Is this warehouse not in use?
I have to read more text that I've already read in a different timeline.
It's so suspicious that there's nothing in it.
I think it's just that the Odoroki man chocolate will give Date the energy he needs to solve the case.
If we went here, there'd be no one here.
Yeah, well, no, Ota's already been released from the hospital. Mayumi was waiting for him at the hospital, but at this point they've already left, so they should be there.
I just don't want that situation again where we were going everywhere but the bar, and every single place was like, no one wants to talk to you here.
Yeah. Well, that was after 2 children had died, so people were understandably feeling pretty down.
Oh, wow.
At least Mayumi's not depressed this time.
It's me,
Oh, but she's
Konami
still
Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
sundowning as ever.
Dude, Iris fucking... Dude, they're fucking giving this lady lead in her water. Something's happening.
Oh, well, she did used to live in the, like, toxic cloud zone.
Yeah, but Oda's fine, and then there was the whole, like, activation code thing that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, she was kidnapped from the airborne toxic event area.
I feel
and turned
like
into a sleeper agent.
They should not have released Oda from the hospital. And he should have been arrested.
Because he's a huge suspect, yes, but like
He committed assault on me.
Like the more I hear about like actual murder cases, the more it makes sense that cops would be like, this guy's not suspicious. He's just some rando who's so obsessed with this woman that he created a fictional like ARG on Twitter to make himself look good.
Oh my god, dude. This fucking lady's so out of it. She doesn't even know the time of date or year.
We've already seen that one though.
Yeah, and the clocks don't work and she doesn't even notice. Dude, I don't know if this restaurant is opened.
It might not be, or it's possible that Mayumi just lives in a different time. Mayumi might have 51st dates brain.
She turned the photo towards me.
Photo from when Ota was still small.
Like we've never seen Ota's dad, and I think his dad's probably dead, and Mayumi's just like living in a
what? Okay. Oh, that's a hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ota's dad is a Slender Man with a Slender Man with a Hitler mustache.
Wait. Oh, you think that's his? No. You think that's his? That's his. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. I was reading that as a soul patch.
No, he's a Slender Man with a Hitler mustache.
Because I was reading this part as a smile, and you couldn't see his eyes.
No, he's just got one big forehead crease instead of eyes. Minenio says Mayumi lives in the 4th dimension, which would probably make her a fairy Pokemon.
So many times. They were
or a shadow
smiling.
Pokemon, depending.
So kind.
Why is she describing her family in past tense?
A gift they gave me one Mother's Day.
Again, because she's on Morden time. She's having a big Slaughterhouse 5 experience all the time.
She's like, right now I'm in an alien prison.
So happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from.
You don't look like you're crying.
Before I saw the Dark Pyramid, my
Yes,
family used to love
very
me.
nice, Mayumi.
Mininios' shadow isn't a Pokemon type. I thought it was. Oh, Dark is a Pokemon type.
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is.
Oh my!
Look at him go!
You're right. It's a Hitler stash. Wow!
Wow!
What a different universe these people come from.
Died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
How did these two produce such a lame son? They rule.
How did they produce a son with only 2 arms?
Ugh.
What is going on here?
Packing? What are you talking about?
What are we
I
talking
thought
about?
you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his
Oh.
hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My
You
boy's
should know this by
fine.
now. Date doesn't. Mayumi doesn't remember
You shouldn't
anything.
say things like that to a mother.
Tell me about the chocolate.
Yeah, tell me what you know about Odoroki Man.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Were you acquainted with Odoroki Man before you
Yes,
came out
actually.
of the TV to
I was hooked on him at
inhabit
one
the
point.
real
My
world as a
Ota
living
loves 'em
cartoon?
too.
Oh,
When
are
he
they?
was younger,
Here's the real
he
question:
used to
are they
collect
from
all the
Cool
stickers.
World,
He was the best.
or
at
are
it.
they from Monkey Bone, or are they
They're
from
from
Roger
they're
Rabbit?
No, they're from Milk Chan.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
Oh, do you remember walking
You were
over my
sleeping?
unconscious body?
Can't be.
You remember me passed out on your floor?
No, that was. It erases all of her memories from 30 minutes before she gets her
You
activation
left the
word.
diner to chase after Ota and Iris.
Oh, what? Oh my
I
god.
saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
I can't wait to find out what Mayumi's deal
Not
is.
both your eyes?
Well...
I was unconscious on your floor.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
very
all a dream.
nostalgic dream.
I was a bear at an ice cutting factory.
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me. And he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him.
And there he was planting bombs on the gas
I
factory.
found him at a traffic signal. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red.
What?
But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push.
He was too much of a baby,
Wait.
didn't know how to push buttons.
Wait, are you telling me in Japan those buttons work versus what they do in America?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't press the button, it won't give you a crossing signal. 'Cause
But it's like in America,
it doesn't think
those-
there's a pedestrian there.
in America, like most of the time, the majority of those signs, the buttons don't actually do anything.
Yeah, I mean, some of those in America do stuff,
boy didn't
but in
even
Japan they
notice.
all do.
He
From
just
at
stood
least
in
in my
front of that red
experience.
light.
I need to bring the author here and just like hang out with him.
So stubborn. So
really blow his mind about the
stupidly
nature of
honest.
police and crossing light buttons.
Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
I know he's on Twitter. I know he knows what it's like on Twitter. So at least there's
Okay.
that.
Date,
Well,
I noticed
Japanese
something.
Twitter is pretty different from U.S.
Can you
Twitter.
look at Mayumi
much
with the
less,
thermal
much
imaging
less of a
turned on?
hell world, I think.
I follow
although
a
I'm not
lot
sure.
of Japanese Twitter accounts. I hate to say this.
But those are all. Are they? What's the word? Bilingual?
No.
Oh. all right.
Twitter has translate tweets.
Oh wow! It just automatically
Part of her
translates
brain
them.
is
That's cool.
blue.
Wait,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
she's got
Mayumi has an illness.
she's got
I checked
cold
her
brain.
hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
damn, what a coincidence.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted
It really
by memory
is dementia.
loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments are
Suddenly,
coming
it's
from.
really sad.
Why? I don't think
Did she
dementia.
run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Okay.
it's never been
Matsushita
open.
Diner has been closed for 8 years.
I knew it was
Oh
the
my
same
God.
diner.
Matsushita Diner is near the
Vidinio
Kawasaki
says,
district.
people on Twitter got him to add one of the making one of the Zero Escape characters gay to the Kickstarter, or whatever crowdfunding platform. they
Yeah,
were
see,
using.
I know there's common ground for me in this. Me and the writer director guy here. We
It
got
is
common
not
ground we
technically
can
within the
find.
restricted area.
Yeah.
However, after the chemical plant explosion, The number of potential customers must have
I'm
dropped
still just like,
considerably.
I don't think dementia
Before the
gives you
accident,
cold
this diner
brain.
managed quite well due to its
It
proximity
doesn't.
to Bloom
I mean, that
Park.
would have had to been would have had to be MRI vision for you to
Patrons from
diagnose
Bloom Park
dementia
would
with
often
it.
eat here,
And
being the
it was
cheaper
so
option.
dramatically different of a
But
color.
Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then
I'm still
naturally,
just like reeling at the suggestion.
But maybe this is a different.
Does Mayumi not notice
Maybe
the
this is a
source
different
I
type
do
of
not think
dementia.
so.
It's not amyloidosis. It's just cold brain.
Oh, at least so. This is how. Oh, I bet that's how Oda's involved with the gang. Is that's how they get money
because of the dementia?
Oh.
Yes.
Is Oda's the but Oda's supposed to hate them.
We didn't get it. We didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. We did not get an adequate explanation for why they would hate them.
Oh, because their restaurant, I guess, is in the toxic zone. Still, I guess.
I can't believe it.
Even though it's close. No, I think the connection's probably. I think it's different. I don't think he hates them. I think we might have a littlest assassin on our hands.
Well,
You think
is
he
that all?
loves them? You
I
think
have
he
to
wants
start
to
preparing for the
marry
dinner
them?
shift.
I'm like waiting to find Oda in a suit at like being the chauffeur for So.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
No, yeah, don't get a social worker involved. That's the last thing any of us need.
People with dementia don't need help. Their families can handle it.
This is actually the plot of the most recent Lost Judgment game. Or, no. It's the plot of the first Judgment game. Judge Eyes. Is a pharmaceutical company trying to give people... It's like all about like the increase of dementia rates in Japanese elderly.
How did you get in?
What is that game? Because I've seen it. I've seen specifically that Pekora is playing it. Which is
it's
a
what
funny match.
it's what the Yakuza games were now that it's a turn-based RPG.
It's Midaneo. This screen comes up and Midaneo just types, "Hey there, you old cunt."
Hopped over the fence.
I was just okay for a second. I just heard you say, "Oh, it's like a Neo," and I was just imagining like a Neo boss name to appear on screen with like a health bar.
That's trespassing, you know.
And I'd be like, "Yeah, that's a Neo. That's a Neo
My
boss
baseball
fight."
landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
But after this scene, you can explain to me what Judge Eyes is.
Well, no, I'll just do it really quickly. The plot of Judge Eyes, aka Judgment, is basically about there's this pharmaceutical company that is trying to purportedly find a cure for dementia because it's all the game's like themes were all wrapped around this, like the increasing social pressure and we need to take care of your elderly parents who are dealing with dementia, and so it's all wrapped up about this like supposed miracle cure for dementia. Because the Yakuza maybe don't want you to cure dementia because maybe they are heavily invested in, elderly
In
care.
the elder
homes.
care industry, there's like a whole, like a dragon plot about that.
Yeah, about that as well. And it just seems like a very pressing and like on the brain concern in a lot of fiction over there.
There was
sleeping.
There was an an extremely expensive Alzheimer's drug that got rushed to the FDA without very
Why?
strong
What
statistical evidence for its effectiveness. So I think that
Did you not
might
see
also
the
be
news?
part of it.
I was just thinking more in terms of like it seems like it's a very pressing social concern over there, more so than here where we just dump you off in a home.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
so
happened. Whatever it was, I had
the
nothing
drug
to
is
do
called
with it.
Aduhelm, and it costs $56,000 per person per year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That game ultimately is all about like corrupt pharmaceutical companies and fucking Yakuza corruption.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know that
I
Japanese
told you
video game
yesterday.
developers also know of this.
My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Little did all those fucking fools in real life know. All you need to do is see if if you got cold brain.
You were still in the middle of the story about
Do a thermal
selling
scan
and
of their
buying
brain,
Kawasaki
then you
land.
know.
Oh, we can continue that later.
I don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No.
You
I've
recall
never seen her.
smooching her?
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
Have you ever had a beautiful
This
feminine
guy's a
body?
politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Do you remember ever having magnificent baps?
No? It's this girl. Cute.
You ever go on YouTube?
What was that?
We're just recruiting
nothing.
fans for Iris.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not. You did. Did not.
Did.
I love this dialogue.
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
I'm gonna
Look, I
shoot
said I don't
her.
know her, all right? I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Oh yeah, the
Congressman
bodyguard's
Sajima
oath.
was at home all Friday
The
and
most
Saturday.
important
How about from
promise you
last
can
night
ever
until this
make.
morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
Man, I'm just thinking about how much yardage this
My word
backyard
should be
has.
Iba.
Yeah,
Are there any
man.
security cameras in the
Big
mansion?
sprawling traditional house.
Being
I
a
don't
homeowner fucks up your brain, man.
There are several. But for
Makes
some
you
reason,
evil.
they
All
are
I'm thinking
all
about
there's
is
no
like,
image data for the past few days.
You know, if you downsize, this is a lot of
Really?
land.
That's too suspicious to ignore.
Are you
Incredible.
finished here?
You've
I'm
been a
just getting
homeowner for
started.
so
You
little
won't
time.
get anything,
and
no matter
already
what
this
you
is
ask.
happening to you.
So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to,
Oh.
I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
I have
Dante, he's not all talk.
I have a gun.
Check his
This
body.
bodyguard has a license to kill cops.
I
guy's
also
It is, of course, real and loaded.
I also have a gun.
I feel like
So you're
in
carrying,
real
huh?
Japan, you could probably just book this guy.
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I'm from America. This is
I don't
this
have a
is part
gun.
of this is just from on the pants you
I
buy
know
there.
that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search
These
you.
are just Levi's.
Yeah?
They come with
we
a
need
gun.
a warrant for that.
Damn, they don't got you don't need probable cause in Japan.
Are you finished?
There probably is something
you
like
are
that.
done
I
here,
don't
I'd
know.
like-
Like I said, I think I'm not super
Dante,
familiar with
I
it, but I
don't
think
believe we
Japanese
can
police have
accomplish
pretty
anything further
broad
here.
powers
It's better
to
for us
just
to return
bother
to
you if you're a
HQ.
civilian walking around.
This is why I hate politicians.
I wish topiary, big moss ball. No, it's a well manicured tree.
It's a perfect tree orb.
Topiary, not a big moss ball.
I
Lantern.
assure you.
Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
That's a lantern.
Yeah.
Doesn't look anything like.
This is a good running joke.
Tree. Stone.
You can turn your head.
Island. Tree. Pond.
Look,
He's got his
Iba,
own little
a giant cell.
Yugashima.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Oh,
Really?
damn. I thought, oh man, I was hoping for fucking rich people are fucking lizards, but.
I don't think that. I don't know if that meme exists in Japan.
I was just
I
waiting.
don't know if Behold a Pale Horse got a Japanese translation.
I was just like, oh, it's like, oh, giant salamander. Date.
Wait, we were just leaving? I'm pretty sure there was more green text.
What are you talking about? No, there wasn't.
I think you didn't examine the bridge, which probably had critical information.
Fuck. No, I was very thorough.
That's it, bad end. We're locked into the bad end again. There's a branching point,
you
the
okay?
only non-somnium branching point.
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Minonio
Yes,
says
just resting.
salamanders aren't lizards and you owe them an apology.
Iris's surgery
Are
was
they
successful.
amphibians?
They told me she would be fine.
Settle that with Minonio.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
Right, Minonio says yes, they are
But I'm
amphibians.
fine now.
That explains why it would be in a pond.
I feel much better.
Yeah, reptiles, I guess, aren't big.
A curtain.
Peekaboo.
Water
Pardon
guys.
When Iris was little, we
Although
used to play
alligators
hide
are.
and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
What about crocodiles?
Crocodiles are just reskinned alligators.
I thought that was I thought that was caiman.
Caimans are just reskinned crocodiles.
God.
There's like the alligator sport, and the alligator touring.
Wait. Okay. I was like, in what universe is this a sync? I'm just I guess I'm leaning on it.
Can we look at Iris? Where is Iris?
She's taking a shower.
Is this not even the same? Oh, she's taking a shower.
No.
I missed that.
No. I was saying she's taking a shit.
Oh, it could be that. I'm peering through the frosted glass. I can tell there's a toilet in there.
She could be.
Where is the action happening? Yeah, time to talk to Hitomi's knees.
Iris lost her left eye.
Join the club, ma'am.
They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Don't worry, she's covered in lint.
But I'm thankful she's alive.
It's got a little bit
When I was
of
young,
stuff on it. Some hair.
I lost
some
someone
dirt.
very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery,
It is hard for
I
humans
started
to be
thinking
friends
about
with
Monica.
robots, Hitomi.
I love how she says it like Monica from Friends.
And I felt like I was going to lose
It's
my
actually
mind.
not that different from how you would pronounce it with the Japanese accent.
That must have been
Just
very
Manaka,
painful.
Yes,
which is like saying Monica,
I
but
am
slow.
so thankful for Oda.
Did you see him on the live stream?
Words, Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
No.
I heard the police
Probably
talking
not.
about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
But Oda didn't go to that warehouse that night twice.
Oda's a super
Really,
big
it's frustrating
hero,
that
and I'm
there
so
isn't a bigger
proud of
word for
him
thank
for
you.
all of his heroism. It's incredible how he beat up that bear.
Goodbye.
About
Oda was
Ota,
actually
I
one of
think
my
he's
students.
super
I was his teacher in
sus.
elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not
Oh,
that I'm
no.
one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He
Do you
risked
think
his own
even
life
in
to save
elementary
someone
school,
else.
Ota was doing like elaborate ruses to make it look like
His
he was
mother must
super
have raised
brave
him
in
well.
front of the teacher?
Dude, he probably cheated on every single fucking test. Had the answers taped to like the top of his shoe.
Hitomi,
He would
I don't mean
like
anything
bait
by it.
kids
Just
into getting mad at
I was
him and then
sleeping at
complain
home.
that he
The
was
police
being
came and picked
bullied.
me up around 4 a.m.
Get him
That's when I heard about
suspended and then expelled
this.
Her
somehow
testimony
in elementary
matches what was
school.
in the investigation material.
the cops came to pick her up around 4.
Hitomi,
Ota's a cold-blooded psychopath.
Correct.
I see that you've been wearing the same
How long
sweater
does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the
8
warehouse?
years. 6
20
years.
to 25 minutes by car.
Sweaters are
Polar bear
outerwear.
ran
You
out
don't
of the
gotta
warehouse
wash
at
them.
around 3:15.
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Oh yeah, Hitomi chopped her daughter in
necessarily.
half.
So,
I so
Sejima?
Sejima, look at him leaving.
I like that she's looking over like at him so
Yes.
nervous.
We believe they might know each other.
Yeah, they had a big kiss accident.
I don't think so.
I don't
Oh, do you think that was like a lucky pervert thing? Like she fell and it just happened to become a kiss? Some real anime shit happened with this
Well,
Sorry for asking you
congressman.
so many
I
questions
feel
at a
like
time
if it's
like
in
this.
I feel like
No, it's fine.
I should go.
if it's in third person, then I think she watched, or maybe she did kiss. No, wait. Because if she kissed him, who is she in that situation? The blue person?
Yeah,
or
the
is
blue
she,
person.
Or is she the lady body?
Hey, Mizuki.
I think yeah! Mizuki's so
I wanna ask you
powerful.
something.
You said earlier that she's very powerful, and she's literally extremely powerful. Look at her go. How much is 100 kilograms?
That's 29 kilograms. So you know, want to times that by 4, and that's how much weight she's benching.
That's 220.462 pounds. Mizuki could bench Date twice over. Maybe not twice, but close.
They've removed things for me to look at. I can no longer look at anything.
You must behold Mizuki. Incredible. And she's just repping him out. Look at her go. Man, this rules. She won't talk, she only lifts.
Listen, I get it.
Wait, what am I apologizing
Yesterday,
for?
I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang.
Oh, because you
Kumakuras.
left her alone at
Remember
Mama's.
Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them.
Instead of taking
But of
her
course,
to
I
the
couldn't take a little
Yakuza
girl
base.
with me. You understand, right?
Yeah, they had a minigun there.
They did have a minigun there. Mizuki would have died.
Well, no. Let's
died
not.
in
I'm not
a,
afraid of any
yeah, the
Yakuzas.
bullets would have just bounced off.
I was gonna say we were keeping Mizuki from doing her first murder.
Make their heart stop beating in
Right.
3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you.
True.
This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
Yeah, I think Mizuki
I'm
can talk like whatever the
attractive.
fuck she wants if she
Uh-huh,
can
keep
lift
telling yourself
100
that.
kilograms.
That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure.
Incredible.
What do you want to ask me anyway?
That's actually how the true ending goes. Is Date's in
Where's
a
the
big
officer
pinch,
who
and then
dropped
his
you off?
ninja girlfriend
I told her
drops
to
the
go home.
camouflage and comes to
I
save
said I
him.
would call her to check in.
Okay,
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
it's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs?
I heard she was a polar bear.
I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Oh my god.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They
Damn,
aren't family.
look. My grandpa's dead. It's probably it is getting it's getting close to 17 years ago. Could not tell you how many years ago he died.
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell
Well,
me stories.
Mizuki's supposed to be like a genius.
What
so
kind of stories?
She remembers the year of her
Back when
grandpa's
Grandpa was in
death, as
Great-Grandma's
geniuses are
tummy?
wont to do.
That's how she actually keeps track of the eras.
She was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have
Whoa.
the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then
Your
Grandpa was
great-grandma
raised by
ruled.
dolphins. By the
Okay, I
time he
don't
was
know
10,
about
he was
this.
catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds
I
like
love.
a tall tale.
I want my grandkids
Grandpa
to
was
tell
a
like
legend.
a
All the
Kim
fishermen
Jong
and
Un
sailors
style
respected him.
mystery,
This means her.
or myth about my birth.
There's a part of me that's thinking maybe.
Mizuki herself is superhuman.
I was seeing this 12-year-old bench like 215?
220 pounds.
220 pounds. Damn.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last.
Damn.
Ota is amazing.
Let me tell you, Mizuki, I've seen a much more fucked up
I'm changing
version
my
of that
mind about that
photo.
guy.
Yeah, everyone's so impressed by Ota. Mizuki, you're supposed to be a genius.
Iris and Ota came
This
out
is
of it
how
okay.
we know this is also a bad route.
They'll
bad
both
end
live.
route. Because everyone's like, I love Oda.
Everyone thinks Ota's great.
Thanks for talking with
All
me,
right,
Mizuki.
bye,
It was
Mizuki.
helpful.
See you later.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigations.
Wait, you're
Where?
leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No,
Okay.
Why?
I need bodyguard,
I
man.
can't involve you. This
Yeah,
might be dangerous.
Mizuki could lift a truck.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right?
I was
You
watching.
were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Wait, what? How is this true?
It was
okay.
1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Wait, like, so she just
Hey, what
recently
happened?
awakened to superpowers?
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school?
Oh my god, I thought she was gonna say like an 18-wheeler on the highway, but it's okay.
5 or 6 of them?
A plane crashed directly into me.
They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my
You
mom
should
and
see
daddy.
the other guys.
And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the
I'm
little
gonna
punks a lesson.
assassinate them.
Yeah.
Date, wait.
I'm gonna use my
Adult
cop
intervention will
powers
not
to
solve this
harass
problem.
children.
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Give Mizuki your gun.
Mizuki,
Mizuki.
come on. It's time to train.
Oh my god, he just like
I'm gonna
got her to
teach you how
try
to kick
lifting
their
weights
asses.
once and realized she could
We're starting
lift
right
an
now.
incredible amount.
Get ready.
Damn, I know they didn't animate a fight scene between the two of them.
This is straight up
Why the
like
shrine?
that's
Wow,
that
it's
scene
still
in
going.
Unbreakable.
The shrine is the perfect place for
I was
special
gonna say
training.
this is like the opening of Witcher 3.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
This is also like the film Karate Kid, starring Jada Smith and Jackie Chan.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger.
Date's
Follow
altered
these
his
4
cadence
rules, and
to
you will
sound
acquire
Miyagi-ish.
power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Man, I can't believe this guy killed 4 innocent women.
He's got a lot of cultural points of reference for someone who doesn't remember anything before 5 years ago. And who, yeah, killed a lot of women.
Well, look, if I bet Iba helps out a lot because Iba did make that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference.
Yeah. You gotta catch up quick if you want to talk to Iba.
Lantern. Lantern. Wait. Okay, fine. I hate that it does that it puts in a little joke between there where you try to click back and it's gone.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything.
Incredible.
That's what it says.
You're
Excellent.
lying. Aren't you? Hey, Date.
Midineo is
what's
calling
that?
us out on our
It's a
our
Chozuya.
Date is the original Cyclops killer theory.
This is where you wash your belly button.
But I don't
in
know, the
sacred water
timeline
before you
lines
visit
up.
the shrine.
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely.
Look, I just see this guy and I think
In Shinto, the belly button is said to be
this
the
man's
dirtiest
killed
place.
people.
That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I see. My belly
I mean, it's
is
just
holy.
it's just like it just doesn't like explain why they are so sussy about him knowing anything at all about the original Cyclops
I didn't mean for
murder.
that to rhyme.
My belly is
Date,
holy.
I wish you wouldn't lie to her while she's impressionable. Your
Oh,
story about
Midineo, I
the
thought
belly
your no the
button,
fuck he didn't was in response to us asserting Date did the
she
murders.
trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
Oh, this is like when you. So I've been reading a lot of manga romance manga, as you know. And so when there's always a shrine, there's always a thing where it's like someone goes to a shrine for New Year's. And there's like it's like one of those thingies where you go wash your hands.
Hey, Date, what's this?
You also wash out your mouth.
Yeah, and you spit it.
It's called a sacred straw rope. In kanji, it's written as poor and linking rope.
This is what we call it, Death Stranding.
It's because in ancient China, rope that had water poured on it was used as an amulet to protect from evil.
Ooh.
Hey,
I got
you
some good
asked.
audio for that. Is that it? Is that it? God, she's so short. Yeah, I think I got it all. The game continues to deprive me of things to look at.
Good. Otherwise, we would never finish.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you
I
have
like
even
that our
a mote
first
of
lesson
sympathy
is
within
show
you,
no mercy.
it will be impossible to fight to your potential.
god, Date's
Do not
such a
think of
fucking
your
serial
opponent as a
killer,
man.
man.
Think of them as a target.
Oh
A
my
punching
god.
Just a punching bag.
Imagine if your
Huh.
only way of experiencing pleasure was seeing them dead.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly.
It's just like in my Naruto.
I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I see.
You do?
Actually, no.
Thank god.
That-
I'm trying to remember, does Japan even have strip clubs, or is that
Mizuki,
another translation
do
of
you know
Hostess
how
Club?
to win any fight against any opponent?
Oh, that'd be a little extreme for Hostess Club.
It would be. It looks like there are some in Osaka.
Oh yeah, I hear they do lots of shit in Osaka. And they
Don't
all
get in a
talk
fight
with
in the first place?
they all talk with southern accents too.
Yeah, they all
That
talk like
is a
cowboys.
respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
And only hurt their
I kinda
left
get
eye.
it, but
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you
Hostess
should
Club
behave.
ni ikimashou ka?
But thinking about this will make a
That's
big
how they
difference in a real fight.
yeah, okay, I get it, but seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body, and if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will
Damn.
always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
True. Means I have a gun.
Hark.
It means I fight
The
extremely
blowing of the wind
sloppily.
through the trees.
You don't need to fight well if you
Can't just say
always
something
have a
cool to
loaded
avoid
gun
my
on you.
question.
And a
Anyway,
robot eye that
practice
makes
these
your aim
4
perfect.
truths.
And
You'll
can
get
slow
stronger.
down time.
This sounds like a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
Alright, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
All right, finally
Huh?
we're gonna get to the
How?
content of
Now,
this
let's
scene.
see. How about you throw a punch?
Where
I can guess your strength
Mizuki
from
just
that.
destroys
If you say so.
Date's intestines.
I'll give it
with
a shot.
punch.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Oh my god, what if she does a Hadouken?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
He does.
Oh,
Huh?
what the fuck?
Whoa! Date's got big anime face for this one scene.
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
What?
How have you not killed another child yet?
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No.
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
You should probably warn her
But
that her
never
body is a
ever
lethal weapon.
strike your master. That is a must.
Nice save.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm feeling like so much whiplash from coming from the Ultra Murder ending.
In fact, you're so strong you scare me
Yeah.
sometimes.
To
Well, then-
this wacky timeline where we talk about Mizuki's
No, I can't take you
superpowers and
with me.
shit, and how her dad was raised by dolphins and
Why not?
emerged from the ocean to live as a wild man amongst
Because
civilized people.
I took responsibility for you.
His name was
I promised
Tarzan.
Renju. I
That was
can't
his
put you in
first name.
danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either.
I feel like I think she's safe, man. I'll be honest.
You have to understand, Mizuki.
Yeah, no one could kill Mizuki.
Like, the only reason she ended up in trouble last time is because she has a brain
If I
and she
need your help,
experienced
I'll
trauma.
let you know.
Yeah,
When the
next
time
time she's
comes.
got it.
Really?
She's gonna send the killer to
Yes.
the moon.
Promise?
I promise.
Make a Super
Let's
Smash
go,
Bros.
Lana.
Starburst in the background.
This is making me think about the timeline where she's mute. She could just simply be like Arcado.
Where to?
And
Yeah,
just our mute
just
little
like
our mute little bodyguard.
a weaponized sidekick. All right, we've been streaming for like close to 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, this is the. I know we're on a high from having a viewer.
Let's summarize our investigation.
Oh,
so far.
it's 1000% more fun when there's someone to interact with in the comments.
Yeah, so we can call it here. This is gonna be a good place.
Yeah.
An actual place where the summary won't just be a montage of random images.
Mina Neo, you don't understand. It matters so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we made a lot of progress. Someday we'll find out why our boss took a selfie of doing a murder.
One of these days, we'll know enough other facts from other timelines to see why.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's gonna be in the stream. Mid and Neo. We stream on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. We will be returning to this game next Tuesday. You should come by again.
Or don't feel pressured.
I mean, honestly, look at how much we've gone without you. So if you don't come back, it's like we'll keep going.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Turn the stream off. Do it.